Go live. All right. Nah, it looks like a freaking. Nah, what's up? What's up? What's up? I look like a goddamn honey bun. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? We're live. Awesome topic. Thank you. Thank you. Gee, my throat. Jeez. I'm getting over a cold. So, hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? We're in the building. We're in the building. Don't care to argue with Africans. It's undebatable. Another undebatable topic. Another undebatable topic. Thank you for the follow, yo mama. What's up? What's up? What's up? Wonder what we're going to track with this title. Who we're going to track today with this title? What's up, Kai? What's going on? What's going on? I'm about to show you. I made a cover for my book. I'm about to get my other laptop. I'm about to get my other laptop as well. What's up, Fadi? What's up, Soul? We're live, baby. We're live. African Americans have the richest culture in history. What's up, CR? What's up? What's up, Venus? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're here. You're here. Your favorite Pokemon master is here. Your favorite Pokemon master is here. Thank you. Thank you. Your favorite Pokemon master is here. Darvin, catch him. Catch all the time. Let me stop. Is anybody on YouTube? Is anybody on YouTube yet? Did I go live? Yeah, I'm live. How many people are on Twitter? Let's check Twitter. Hey, what's up, Copper? Your favorite Pokemon master is on here. You know what? I actually in this book, the characters in this book, these are all names I made up. These are all indigenous names that I made up. I will give you that. The characters in this book is a few. It's actually a lot of characters in this book, but in the character, these are all indigenous names that I made up. Just to give you a synopsis of the book I wrote, I brought back. I put into a format that our people can grasp, or our people are familiar with, that brings to life the oldest creation story in the world, which is over 100,000 years old. The only other people that share this creation story is Aboriginal Australians. Is Aboriginal Australians. Man, this book. We got the name for the Great Spirit or the Great Mother. Great Spirit, the Great Mother. Salute, salute. Great Spirit, Great Mother. Salute, salute. Man, we are here. We are in the building. Yeah. It took me over a year to write this, get the writer's block out. Man, we really, really bringing it to life, man. Bringing it to life. The matriarchs will, dog, the matriarchs gonna be back with this one. The matriarchs are gonna be back with this one. I'm not gonna lie. Let me view. Put it in read mode. I'm gonna get people to proofread it, of course. People that have written books before that I know. Indians that have written books. My sister, I might get both my sisters, but my sister, she's an English teacher. I'm gonna get her to proofread it. One of my homies that created have written books. Um, so yeah, the matriarchs will be back. Like, wish I could. Is we gonna have it's like laws. We got different laws in nature, all types of stuff, man. How we came about, principles, laws, and stuff like that. So, but undebatable topic discussion. Comment your thoughts. Stay eye summary. What's up? Thank you, Queen of the South. Thank you, Queen of the South. Thank you for the follow. Anybody on Twitter? Let me check who's on Twitter. We got 5 people on Twitter. We have, let's see. We have, yeah, five. It's only 5 people on Twitter. What's up, Sam? What's up, Sam? What's up? Man, I'm gonna show y'all the cover art. I'm gonna show y'all the cover art soon. If not tonight, then tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all the cover art. as well. I mean, I gotta get the cover art. Got to get the cover art for the book into a JPEG file. But it's fire. I like it. Man, we are here. We are here. And I had to call the archives. They charged me $60. What you trying to get a record? Yeah, you get if you want physical records, you gotta pay. Yeah, if you want physical records, you gotta pay. You want them fit like birth certificates and unalive certificate, whatever. You had to pay some money. Make them pay. We gonna make, but yeah, they should be paying us because they got our records. That sound good. Thank you for gifting me the claw, the panther claw. Thank you, thank you, Fadi, thank you, Fadi. We got the panther paw, the panther claw. Go. What else? Michelle, you just got the great. Like, what is the richest history and culture? American Indian. Like, everybody want to be like Americans, man. Like, what can you say? But yeah, share the live, like and share the live, y'all. Hit the repost button, hit the share button, share with your favorite Goosey Warriors. Share with your favorite. Who knows, man? Who knows? Your favorite YT people. What's up, Mountain City? What's up? What's up? What's up? Your favorites, whoever, your favorite, whoever. We're live, baby. We're live. Keep tapping that screen, baby. Keep tapping that screen. But yeah, there's a lot to get into. Definitely a lot to get into. My timeline, because my sister's gonna proofread it over winter break, so I should have the book out by January. Just gotta get it formatted, get the copyright together, get it formatted, get the copyright together. What else? What else? Proofread, got the cover art. Setting up the publishing. Got set up the publishing as well. Self-publishing and having it available on like Amazon and Kindle and stuff like that. So definitely gotta get that together. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. What's up, Susan? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, more of our people should definitely create some intellectual properties, documentaries, movies, TV shows, books, coloring books, culture in question, eating KFC, watermelon, singing, throwing balls, and unaliving each other. Something that we've all heard before. Alex, do you have anything new to talk about? You have anything new to talk about? How about you come up here, Alex? How about you come up here? Sure, that's why. Foreign to African tellers that looking to cash in, looking to, yeah, we got to come up with our own intellectual properties. Not only is it something that we'll have that to pass down, but it's a form of income. It can be a form of passive income. It can be a form of passive income. This ain't gonna be the only book I write. It's not gonna be the only book I write. Plan on having a uh, genealogy book coming, getting setting the record straight on this hoodoo, setting the record straight on hoodoo. I'm gonna write a book on that, getting the record straight on hoodoo. Like, it's a lot we could talk about. What's up? What's up? Like and share, like and share, like and share the live. Make sure they know. And not African. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, gotta make sure people that know that is not practice that you could just latch on to. It's an individual family. It's on an individual family basis of what you practice in hoodoo. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that. The whole ancestral veneration guide. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Joshua? What up? 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 Man, we in here. We in here. We in here. Just chopping it up. Just seeing what's going on with folks. Seeing y'all how y'all doing. Like I see if anybody wants to address the topic. I want our people to know if they working that yours are also there. Yeah, you're entitled to everything in your blood. That is true. That is true. Yours on Baltimore's page. Yeah, I know what Baltimore is. Baltimore is in Baltimore for sure. It actually touches on in the Hoodoo Tarot deck. In the Hoodoo book for the Hoodoo Tarot deck, it goes into the some European tradition. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he is. He goes into some European tradition as well in that Hoodoo Tarot deck book. So he's cool. He's cool. Oh yeah, he thinks I'm dope too. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I gotta not gotta. I would like to link up with more people in Baltimore that are on the same wavelength. It's cold now, so I'll probably wait till the spring. Or if we meet up indoors somewhere, maybe at the mall or something. I don't know. But yeah, just meeting up with folks that are more on this wavelength. So yeah. What's so locked in spiritual? Streets don't believe. I don't care what the streets believe. I actually was out in the streets, actually talking to people. Asking if they had Indian in their family. They said, yeah. Melanated dinosaur. Asked the mall then. I did. I was at the mall. I was literally at the mall. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all use one clip. Like y'all try to say we have a bias and try to push a narrative or propaganda. Y'all literally said literally used one clip, one or two clips. Most y'all, if y'all watched all the interview, and I know y'all watched all the interviews, because that's how y'all. I know y'all are disingenuous like that. Y'all not authentic. Y'all not genuine. Because if you looked at the videos, most of them say yes. Most of them say yes. So I don't know what you're talking about. Anybody that's seen all these clips, I had at least over 50 clips. Multiple clips prove it. Show it then. Name all the videos. What's up, Creole girl? Name all the videos. Keep lying? Come up here then. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Most of them say yes. And it obviously didn't stop nothing because I'm still here talking the same stuff. And I was out of college recently.
Yeah, nobody still believes it.
Nobody still
nobody,
believes that, man. Come up here with some decorum.
nobody believes you.
Come up here with some decorum. Where are you from and what's your ethnicity?
Treated me like
Where are you from? Where are you from and what's your ethnicity?
be a
Where
child.
where are we going? Where are you from and what's your ethnicity?
Don't be a child.
Now you're going to speak when I'm telling you to speak.
You're telling me to sit here and keep muting me.
Now you're going to speak. I told you to introduce yourself.
All right, be quiet.
All right, I told you to introduce yourself.
Be quiet then.
Introduce yourself.
I'm the melanated dinosaur
Then where are you from and what's your ethnicity?
from Wakanda.
From Wakanda, you're a white boy. Now get off my panel. Stop
African
trolling.
American. I'm African American like
Stop
you.
trolling in my. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all make accounts so y'all can talk to me. Get a life. Y'all make accounts so y'all can talk to me. Get a life. I don't make accounts. I don't make accounts to talk to people. I can care less to talk to any of you foreigners, not foreigners, any of you people that's disrespectful to our people. I don't care. Definitely a YT boy. Like y'all, I'm not stupid. Russia is paying y'all big time. Nigeria just got exposed on Twitter, along with India, along with Bangladesh, along with what is it? Eastern Europe. Y'all are trolls. Y'all get paid to troll people. Y'all get paid to troll people. We're not stupid. The games are over with. There's nothing to debate. All you guys have is propaganda. You guys are robots. Y'all have no soul. Y'all have no brains and y'all have no nuts. and y'all have no nuts. Y'all gave it all away. Y'all have no mind of your own, and you have no heart. It's over with. All that stuff is over with. The games are done. Smoke and mirrors. The smokes is clear. And it's nothing but mirrors. There's nothing but mirrors, and the mirrors being reflected at the people who's allowing this to happen. Congratulations. The truth is coming out. They ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. That's how they're gonna make men's meet. And guess what? Speaking of my book, men's are about to meet. They can't deny. You can't deny prophecy, baby. You can't deny prophecy. And the only thing that counts as prophecy is manifestation. You can't deny prophecy or manifestation. They go hand in hand. If it ain't prophesied, then it's manifested. Choose your fate. Choose your fate wisely. What's up? What's up? What's up? Keep appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of any of these religions, so I created my own. Wasn't a fan of a lot of these spiritual systems. Guess what? I created my own. Boy, got tired of history getting put out? Create your own. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, native? What's up? Ain't nobody on YouTube. Three people watching on YouTube. Three people watching on YouTube. The Twitter, TikTok's dropping off. Guess what? You get rid of a few trolls, they all start flocking away. That's just usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. When the trolls are gone, once you start flooding out the trolls, then there's not. Then the real conversation can happen because the trolls aren't around. Once you flush out the trolls, there's more to converse about. The trolls ain't got nothing. The trolls have nothing. Do the Powhatan Nation have their land? It depends on the tribe. That for not have West Point. The Powhatan Nation is a confederation. It's a conglomeration of different tribes. It's a conglomeration of different tribes. It depends on who you at talking about. What's up, Solani? What's up? What's up? What's up, Kaya? What's up, Geechee? What's up, Yank? Man, what a time we're living in. What was I saying? Yeah, once you get flush out the trolls, that's when the real conversation starts happening. Because what do the trolls have to offer? Nothing. What do the trolls have to offer? Nothing. They have nothing intellectual to say. They're not funny. It'd be one thing they're actually funny. They have nothing intellectual to say. They're not funny. And nobody cares to hear what they're talking about. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Harper? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, man. That's why people shy away from this type of live. You can't keep diddly daddling on my live. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? You can't keep diddly daddling on my live, buddy. That's not how it works right here. Shout out, thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, book coming soon. The book's coming soon. That's how you know these goddamn there ain't nothing elite about them. So these goddamn some Trump is deporting Somalis and Haitians. Man, I'm not gonna lie, they can go if they're anybody that's causing chaos can go. Anyone that's not uplifting the people can go. You know, anybody that's not trying to make the world better, their society better, their communities better can go. Honestly, they can go. Why are you causing all this mischief? Who's allowing you to cause all this mischief? The people that's allowing you to cause all this mischief can go too. That's just how it good should be. The ones that are allowing this should go too. Get them out of wherever they need to go. Get out of. Get them out of these offices. Get them out of these political seats. Get them out these police departments. Get them out these courtrooms. Get them out. Get them out. They serve no purpose here. Get them out. Just they all can go, man. They all can go. If you ain't bringing nothing beneficial over here, you can go. You can go. Honestly, it goes for anybody, man. Mm-mm-mm. It's about what's people that's got good intentions or what you would deem righteous, I guess. Whatever you would deem righteous, or the people that got good intentions, man. It's about that, especially in these times. Folks ain't got good intentions. It's time to go. It's time to go. What's up, the black receipt? What's up? What's up? Thank you for the heart meet. Thank you for the heart meet. If we can get one more heart meet, we can hit the flash goal. We can hit the flash goal. Get one more heart meet. I don't know how many more minutes I got. I don't know how many more minutes I got for the thing. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Border Patrol is taking applications. Hey, if anybody that's looking for a job, man, there's a lot out here. Need some more teachers too. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Lady Love Goddess? Hello. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. It's always great, man. It's always great when you're creating something. Create more things. We need our people creating more. We need create whatever. Yeah, we complain about the AI and what's going on. Create something. We need more creators. We need more creators. Create something. OCO. Create something. Start business. Go start the business. Go make that a project. Whatever. Go create something. We talk about we got 50,000 patents. Let's make 50 more thousand patents. Let's make 50,000 more patents. We got 50,000 patents. Let's make more. we got what? We got all these inventors. Let's have more inventors. Let's make more inventors. Let's support more inventors. Man, man, we got all these scientists. We got all these people inventing stuff. But who's straight talk? What's up? What's up? Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Say it again.
Hey, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Oh man, I'm from Tennessee. I'm black.
Tennessee, Black American?
Yep, black American.
Okay, what's your thoughts on the background?
Yep, definitely, man. Well, you said something I wanted to say. We have so many people today operating in a place of fear.
Mhm.
Instead of talking, taking action while you're talking. It's all right to talk, but
Right.
balance it out with execution so that, like I told somebody the other day, I said I'm going to give you a couple of ideas that you can run with. Why don't you create a nonprofit where you educate people on the things that we have
Mm.
done since 1619?
Right.
Not the negative, and then start going out and interviewing these HBCUs. I know a guy every May he interviews people from Spelman, Morehouse. He goes
Hmm.
down to Grambling, Morgan State, and he talks to students that are going into STEM,
Right. Uh-huh.
science, technology, engineering, math, and like, man, I didn't know this many students are about to go into these colleges. And then you got the students that go to Auburn University, a lot of engineer schools that are doing
Right.
phenomenal things. But here's the thing about it: who has the media outlets to talk about these people? So, because if you're not exposing them, one thing about
Right.
them, they got the access to the media to talk about what they want. They always want to talk about gangs, Chicago, and
Right.
the inventors in 2025.
Right.
The individuals who are building corporations at 16 years old right now, big e-commerce builders. We got 17-year-old people right now that are in gamification and understand the future of technology at 16, making $30,000 a month. Why are we not talking about those young people?
Hmm.
So I think a lot of people operate from a place of fear, and they don't, not you, I'm saying, but a lot of people are procrastinators on stepping out and being the actual poster child of excellence when it comes to black people, because our culture now, right in this country, is outstanding. They wouldn't have this
Right.
without the foundation,
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Ste
So yeah,
Oh yeah, you're
have
right.
you
Creole Steam. Art, yes, because art's a part of that too. But yeah, what's up?
yeah, have you ever heard of Worldwide Tech?
Yeah, I've heard of Worldwide Tech.
Worldwide Tech. We need to talk more about the CEOs and founders of tech companies like Worldwide Tech or Robert Smith when he came through. We talk so much about athletes, and I'm not against athletes, but
Hmm.
we're not just an athletic people. We're not entertainers. We
Right.
are big time corporate executives, individuals that are making that are supply and demand. So I will say at the end of the day to the prompt, Black Americans have yes, definitely, if not the richest. And what we've done, and watch this, in spite of the odds.
Hmm.
Because I live in,
Right.
my folks really from Alabama, but I moved to Tennessee. But I've been in Alabama all
Uh-huh.
my life.
For sure.
And so,
Right.
when I sit down with my elders, as a lot of people are doing now, that's the best education you can get is hands on.
Yep. Exactly.
We just need to be true to that and start executing and create these platforms and be the voice for the community so people can see, no, we're not just athletes. We're not Barack Obama, Michael Jordan or Oprah
Right.
Winfrey. Yeah, we're bigger
Hmm.
than that.
Right. For sure. I agree. I agree. I was about to say I just wrote a book and I'm making a social media app. So those are things I'm creating. Uh,
You finished the book already?
hmm I was writing it.
Gotcha.
It's been over a year, but yeah,
You got it published and everything.
not yet. I'm getting it. I'm having it published by the beginning next year.
Well, you don't procrastinate now.
No, I'm getting
Don't.
it proofread. I was about to say I'm getting it proofread right now. So, and everybody's not
Gotcha.
available at the moment. So, this one of them being is my sister who's an English teacher. I'm having her proofread it, and she's not going to be available. And I teach math. Well, she don't. Does she teach English or now or social? It doesn't matter. She's certified in English. But yeah, I teach math, so I'm in there teaching STEM. And then yeah, she's not gonna have time to winter break. So
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we need more, especially that. I mean, I use AI to do most of the stuff that I do. I don't, I'm saying at this present moment, because I'm an AI educator, I understand what it can do. And as we go on, for I was telling somebody about STEM, and the future of STEM is going to change. The future of education is going to
yeah,
change. Not understanding the AI tools connected to those specific industries is going to be the reason why you don't get your job. I was just teaching somebody that you can go to school, but you better learn the tools that they're going to implement for science or technology, because that's the
yeah,
people who are going to take your job. They're going to take your job because they understand the AI tools. They're very, very in depth with generative AI. And if you don't get involved with it, Alan Harper was talking about that the other day. He graduated from Harvard and Brown, one of our most
hmm,
intelligent brothers. He said, listen here, we need to be creating our own, but we need to be in these rooms. I don't see too many
yeah,
people in these rooms.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's a good thing. I'm glad that you wrote that book, man.
thank
Uh,
you
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
promote and support each other. That's another thing too. Stop being a hater. I hate haters. Stop being a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's job is different. I congratulate anybody that's BLK, regardless of whether you live in New York. It doesn't matter to me. If you out there, man, and you just doing your thing,
Hmm.
do it,
Right,
man. Yeah, 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 yeah. We just got so many haters in the community. It's crazy.
for sure. Like, continue to tap the screen, y'all. Let's get up to 15K. Let's go to 15K likes. Kenna, come up here, Kenna. You
Yeah,
scared you not scared to come up be on anybody other panel. I seen you on Real Americans. I seen you on DJs, but you get a little nervous. You getting nervous when it comes to Darvin's panel, huh? What's that about? What's come talk like let's be vulnerable, Kenna. You want everybody panel with mines. You want everybody panel with mine. What's that about, yeah? Nah, I ain't mean to scare the brother off. Come on, you want everybody else panel with mine, Kenna. What's that about, yeah? Well, Kenna, what you can do for me, you can share the live. Don't be messy, Kenna. Go share the live. That's what you can do for me, Kenna. That's what you can do for me. Stand up. Yeah, Kenna gonna act like I ain't seen him on panels before, yeah. I ain't gonna act like I ain't seen you on no panels before, yeah. Talking. Well, what's up, someone? Hello, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm black, bro. You know me. I just changed my name. Remember,
What?
it was educated black. Remember?
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of TikTok being blurred, so probably as it goes on and progresses, I'll probably pick it up. So
I know you be dealing with a lot of shit too, like busy and shit. So I know you
yeah,
probably.
yeah, for sure. What's up now? What's up? What's your thoughts on the prompt?
Shit, I mean, I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? We do have the richest history and the culture, considering when it comes to our history, they want to
What's up,
repeat it.
Tyron?
They want to repeat it only for the good of themselves. And when it comes to our culture, they steal everything about it and try to make it theirs. That's how I feel.
Oh, wow, hold on. TikTok got a new feature. Oh, let's try this out. Find guests. Let's see what this is. What's up, Tyron?
I
Find
was 6
guests.
years old today when I found out that OHF is an Arab.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
BB.
Somebody told me about it. Yeah, somebody told me about it. For sure.
But no, though, Darvin, I've been in the background. I've been still supporting. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing you fucking. I be coming by sometimes at night. I be
Okay.
seeing you like arguing with these FBA niggas and shit. Okay.
FBA. I was about to say, oh no, but you got limited cussing up here. Not gonna lie, I ain't trying to get restricted.
My bad.
Oh, yeah, you good though. What's the new features? New features. I say anything about features just now? What's the new feature? Oh, is he talking about Ancestry or 23andMe? He must be talking about what Tyrone said.
Yeah, you a camel jockey.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up, Kay? I ain't seen Kay in a minute. Hello? What's up, Kay? Is that right? That is Kay, right? Oh, never mind. What's up, Sasha? New TikTok feed. Oh, the dude. Oh, you can find guests. TikTok will find guests for you.
Oh,
Yeah, TikTok
word.
will find guests for you. Okay, yeah, TikTok will find guests for you if you click on it. Let's see. Because I clicked on it, find a guest. 25 seconds, 24 seconds.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, TikTok got a new live feature. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Because I was
I guess
about to
it
go live.
I
People
guess it
come.
promotes your panel for few minutes or a minute or so. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. People trying to go in on Sekou, and I had to come up and defend the man
Oh, that
on Sokunan. Have you heard of Sokunan?
Booger Sugar Babble. I know them people is Booger Sugar Babble. I seen No More Pseudo over there. I seen who else was in there? Joe the Educator. Yeah, when I seen the panel in the audience, I already knew what type of live
Midwest.
that was. I already knew what type of live that was. Then to that Booger Sugar Babbler, I've seen John Ox. I know one of his the Lumpy leaders. I know I've seen John Oxidine before. I've talked to him like at a
Oh,
powwow.
word.
He even remember if he sees me, he'll know who I am.
Mm.
That's how. If John Oxidine sees me, he's gonna know who I am. So
It's
yeah,
crazy work. These people over here trying to delegitimize primary source works that's already out there in the public that Smithsonian already confirms it's in their library. Like you
right.
got this Cowalina character and Apoketzel sitting up here trying to deny primary sources.
Yeah, that's why I don't be worried. Yeah, I don't be worried. Sekou, I already know Sekou ain't worried about them. like,
The
he
man
busy on
already.
he busy doing Yamasee Indian stuff. Like that's what he doing. He's been to Oklahoma. The Seminole recognized them. Like the Seminole literally recognized them as their mother tribe.
Hmm. And it's weird how people from the northeastern woodlands is trying to come on his head when it's this whole white boy pretending trying to claim to be Seminole, Ho Chunk, and Lenape, Sandhill, Cherokee. That Midwest character, you ever come across him?
Yeah, I mean, you sent me his live. I could care less. I ain't trying to. He said Midwest comes in here and trolls.
Yeah, that's Turtle
Midwest,
Gang's sidekick.
yeah, Midwest came in here, so he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait when the LA event got postponed. He couldn't wait to. run his mouth about that. I'm like, all right, whatever. Things
Yeah, but
happen.
both of them,
Something.
his sidekick, Baby Ghost, Sokunan, and him blocked me because I clown these Negroes on their own panel. And they had Cowalina up there, and they all crashed out because I beat them up with DNA.
Yeah, like folks don't realize. Yeah, folks can do whatever they. I don't care to talk to these people. Folks don't realize they have nothing to offer. They can only gain I've been saying this a lot for a long time. They can only gain traction if they talk about us. What do they have to talk about if they're not talking about us? Nothing. Literally nothing. They have nothing to talk about. I challenge any of them to not talk about us and go live. This goes for the Africans. This goes for these natives. This goes for these African Americans, these Pan Africans. That goes for these white teeth. Like, bruh, go live about us. That's not drama filled. That's not drama filled. Right? People come for some drama. You cussing Africans cuss each other out on live. Even amongst Americans, they do not care. Africans will cuss each other out on live. They do not care. if
Heck,
they're
even the
not,
natives will eat each other.
yeah, they be. If we're not in the car, they're arguing with each other about something. They don't even like each other. These folks do not like each other. Let them get on a panel where they can be buck wild. You'll see how they act. What's up, native?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I was listening and I was going to chill in the comments, but y'all mentioned that that woman, Carolina. This is a pattern I've been seeing with a lot of when Black Americans talk about our ancestry and how mixed it is. There's been a lot of because she's Mexican. I think she's from the Apache tribe, but there's been a lot of Mexican people come up, and they're starting to be the loudest ones to try to disavow our indigeneity. She seems to be one of the loudest. And my problem with that is that they'll go into quote unquote black spaces. And then like when she first saw me, she just called me pretending off the bat. So they're just inherently anti-black, and those Mexicans or quote unquote.
Oh, they've been like this. They've been like
Yeah,
this.
it's
I'll see you.
what I've noticed. If you don't look like them, then you're pretending unless you're white tea. And they go into largely predominantly black spaces, and they advocate against black indigenous people without the other quote unquote black people realizing that they're just being anti-black. I
Yeah,
just can't stand the Mexicans.
yeah, they be on there. They be on here. You know, like I be. Yeah, it's been like this. Like when I first started talking about this on TikTok was about 5 years ago. It was mostly Mexicans and Lakotas popping out. Then all these other natives started coming around, and so on and so on. It's just started adding and adding. Then Pan Africans were involved as well, and then you get the Africans that come in. Like, bro, it's weird. What's up, Nana?
What up, Nana? Oh, I just now came back from Sanetta's platform. Oh my god, these guys is stay in that same pan goofy lane. Ankh West was up there. This dude wasn't trying to read a primary source that literally said black folks are Indian, unquestionably. And it's on the same page where like they love to use that term wabo, right? They don't even understand right there. It says it's a rabbit god.
Mm.
So go ahead, y'all got the flow.
What's up, Nana?
Shit, God. Yep.
No, I mean it's just something that I was after. If you want, sorry, I don't want to over talk you now.
Yeah, but these folks is like it's the same thing. If you're not, that's why I don't go safe. I'm just gonna troll them if I go to where they're at. I'm just gonna troll them. I'm gonna be obnoxious. I'm gonna act like how they act on our panels. I'm gonna just act the same way. I'm gonna just be belligerent. I'm gonna talk over people, and I'm just gonna be obnoxious. I'm be annoying. If I
Yeah.
go to their panel, I'm just gonna be annoying.
And I think that's one of my issues I'm having with because I know I'm in a lot of like political spaces for the most part, talking about like Democrat and Republic, but there are certain lives where people are trying to do like a black and brown unity kind of thing and saying that we should all unite for this and that. And I think sometimes people, especially black people, romanticize in a relationship between black and Mexican people. Like, and I'm going to be honest, I feel a thicker hatred from them than I do actual white tea people.
Where's that? He said, "Where's that?" I don't know. Man, I was about to say, y'all know I don't pay a lot of these people no mind. I be getting it. Oh, we got the East. We got the Somali in the chat. We got a Somali in the chat. Somali Lord.
Come on up, Somali.
He be calling people the hard R. So.
Oh, word. Yeah, I find it weird how Somalians and Ethiopians be running off the mouth online, calling people the ERs, but want to be tied up with us.
It will not happen. They don't respect us, right? I'm not about it. I ain't gonna be around nobody that don't like nor respect me. That's why you don't see me around a lot of people. If you don't like, I'm not about to. Why would I be around you if I don't like you? You don't like me. People don't be liking me.
Come up.
It's like so he's not gonna come up here. He's gonna why we didn't put y'all in, man, y'all. A lot of y'all act just like the YT people y'all claim to be against.
Yeah, Adrian, Adrian, I know you like to troll. As you came up once before, we can actually have a discussion if Darva doesn't mind.
That's if he has enough courage to come up.
You know, because I see him a lot on pro-black spaces, but he don't never.
They get paid because they get paid. These people get paid. These people get paid. Like there are no other lives but ours. There are no other or a lot that's bashing us. They'll be there.
Yeah,
they'll be there. They get paid because they get paid. You're telling me you don't care about nothing else on the internet but to talk about us. You don't care about nothing else. You're not in no sports lives. You're not in no gaming lives. You don't like gaming. You don't like sports. You don't like TV movie shows. You don't like you're not into crypto nothing. You don't want to learn how to invest. You don't want to learn how to start your own bit. There's plenty of lives you could go to. There's plenty of lives. You don't care about none of that, but you're engaging with the people you call pretend. Like what? That don't make sense.
It's even lives dedicated to Selena. I don't know why they don't go there.
It's not entertaining enough because antagonizing black folks that's on the verge of getting their reparations, that's all they want to try and disrupt.
People say Mexico to go live, to be honest. There's live streamers that make more than what the average Mexican will make. People act just because you're streaming, right? Let's not act like live streaming can't make you a lot of money. More money than the average 9 to 5. Let's not act like that. So what if people are on live 24/7, whatever? Y'all be doing what? Some of y'all are porn addicts. Some of y'all are porn addicts. Y'all be on the OFs lives all day. I know. Uh-huh.
Oh, my little pug.
What was that?
That's my
dog.
Oh.
What's up, Dallas? You here now, so you clearly y'all right. And y'all be watching us. Y'all be at work watching us. Oh, yeah, I'm at work.
They're obsessed.
Like they probably getting paid by Russians.
If you don't they got a lot of corn. Yes, they do. Like if you don't put the fries in the bag, bro, get off your phone. Put the fries in the bag. You putting the fries in the goddamn grease. In the goddamn fry, you putting the fries in the fryer. You watching us on TikTok, huh? You packing up the packages at Amazon. You watching us on TikTok.
He in the Chinese restaurant cooking up the stir fry.
Like you just dropped your Uber passenger off. Now you while you watching this on you got the live streaming while you're doing Uber. God damn it.
Your
You got
man's
the
is over
live
here painting somebody's house while looking at us on the phone.
like you in your goddamn class right now. Ignoring your professor. Watching us on TikTok. Ignoring you got the AirPods in on hoping they don't hear you through your AirPods. You got the phone out. You got your laptop in front of you. You got your phone placed on the goddamn laptop, watching us right now.
What them Negroes up to? So I can tell to my friends saying that these wabbos doing something, they planning something.
While you're on, if unemployment benefits, if I was unemployed, that means I'll be getting benefits. You doofus. Unemployed. It's called benefits. You get benefits for being unemployed. What benefits do you get for watching me on live stream right now? Nothing. 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 You don't get any benefits for watching me live right now, you goddamn loser. Y'all don't even know how to build a house. So you even know how to build a house? You don't look like one of them Mexicans. You don't even look like one of them Mexicans that can build a house. You like more like one of them YT. I was about to say you look like one of them YT people. You just landed the tech job. You just landed the customer support job at Best Buy or something, boy. Shut up. Do you know how to build a house, buddy?
Does he know how to install HVAC? Does he know how to do plumbing?
We are the builders.
What's up? Hey, how you doing, Robin?
I mean, I'm going to be honest. Do most people know how to build a damn house?
Right. Look like right. Most people look like they can build a goddamn house. Right. What's up, CR?
I got some skills to build a house, like putting in drywall, electrical.
He don't even design the interior. He drawing. He's just drawing his dream house. That's what he's just drawing his dream house. He not designing no interior.
I bet you it's not detailed.
Yeah, he drew one of those drew one of them custom elementary school art houses. He just drew the house with the damn tree next to it. Like, shut up, yeah. Like you did that in art class. Man, y'all. I don't know why they start with me, yo. Because when I get going, I don't stop.
When they go to their last powwow, since they the supposed real Indians, what's they powwows in Mexico? Because they always all up in our business.
He called us pencil push. Now he's shaming. That all y'all do and work from. Who doesn't want to work from home? I don't know. If I ask majority of people if they can work from home, I guarantee you probably about 90% of them will say yeah. Like yes. They couldn't wait to be home. Go home.
You ain't gotta put on no suit. You ain't gotta put on no worker uniform.
Like what? Like if you could do
chill.
Right. Who wouldn't want to work from home? Hello? If I ask majority of people if they could do their job from home, that's working, or run their business from home, would they do that? They would say yes.
Yeah, I work. My company has a hybrid where you can work like 3 days in office, 2 days at home, and most people take those 2 days at home.
Right. Who wouldn't? Unless you really want to be social, you know. Unless you really want to be social and want to be around your coworkers or other people, you know. You don't want to be confined in the house all day.
I wouldn't mind having my own business, like a restaurant or a coffee shop or something.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm good on having my own business. I don't think people realize, like my aunts and I have an uncle that have their own business. I don't think people realize the headache that goes into having your own business.
Yeah, it's more than a 9 to 5. It's like a 9 to 9. It might be a 9 to midnight. You know,
that's your life.
Yeah, it's your life. It's nonstop. It don't stop. It don't stop. You put in more work than working for someone else. but you're also still working for serving people. So you're also still working for somebody else. You're just serving on your own free will, I guess.
I have a question for y'all, real quick. Talking about Black American history and things like that. If you look at all the inventions that happened from Black Americans and just on the American continent, if we were of the same stock as Africans or African descendants, like wouldn't we see that replicated on the actual African continent with like a plethora of inventions, a plethora of like groundbreaking genres of music and things like that?
Yeah, it's honestly like they're playing catch up, honestly, and they're gonna blame it on the colonizer. Like colonization places, obviously they're being colonized. Obviously, there still are, right? But what's their excuse? We were colonized too, and we still did what we did, and are doing what we're doing, and we're still under colonization. So, and they stripped which I don't understand a lot. They always come out their mouths and say, "Oh, they stripped us of all our resources." But we're supposedly people that got stripped of everything: identity, your goddamn name, your language, your culture. You were just some slop getting beat on and working in the field all goddamn day for like 15 hours a day, and barely getting any rest, right? In this traumatic position, and we're supposed to be people of nothing with no resources, no nothing, and we built all this stuff.
You know what's funny? I've noticed when it comes to the slave trade, it's those are your people, those are your ancestors. But when it comes to Black American inventions and music, then it's those people came from Africa. You see how that
Right.
works?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, what happened to the wealth that Africa gained after selling their own people to other places? Because their currency was like brass mills, beads, mirrors, pew pews, and pew pew powder. What in today's money? What have they made off of giving away their people at the Slaves R Us toy store? What's
And
the
if you want to be
revenue?
honest, the way Africa is impacted now, them resources weren't stripped until like the late 1800s, 1900s. If you want to be honest, those resources weren't really stripped like that, and where you see the effects that it has now until like the 1900s. If you want to be honest, or at least until they carved Africa up, at least until they carved Africa up and started really colonizing it and that's in the 1800s.
So why didn't King Leopold go to South America for his rubber? Why did they have to bring all the rubber from Americas to Africa?
What's up, King? Your name King Jareer.
Yeah, how did they bring up all that rubber? Because rubber ain't supposed to be from Africa, remember? Or chocolate. Why in the world did they bring all that chocolate and rubber to the Congo and Angola and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hilarious. Right. Why would they do that?
I figured he might have something to add on to this conversation, Mr.
All
Freeman.
right. All right, for sure. Let me see it. I gotta plug my phone up soon. Uh, None of the above. Got to monetize my streams. Got to monetize. 105 next.
Ooh, and what's not talk about since Thanksgiving just passed and the holiday that stems from like the Pawtox and the who that Nansima Nas
Narragansett.
one, but what's that other one? Pawtox and Naswet something like that.
Narragansett.
Yeah, Narragansett. Let's talk about the ethnic groups that got brought over there to Europe because wouldn't they show up like as a gypsy style community or your today's UK Caribbeans or whatever happened to that demographic? Because Pocahontas, her sister, her brother-in-law, and all that was taken over there. What would their offspring look like today, and why isn't it represented in like media or
What is a
delve
gypsy?
deep into.
It's in its origin. It's an Egyptian. Let me pull up the etymology of gypsy. It just means Egyptian. But the gypsies that came to America were Egyptian descent people that were that were um that were locked up in Europe and sent away. But yeah, it means a worn down. Yeah, it's Egyptian. It's how the English people, the Anglos, pronounce the Egyptian.
Yeah, in
Gypsy.
that context, you had like different indigenous communities brought over there to Europe. Why wouldn't they have like English accents or French accents and people that are your melanated hue, or say if they were supposed to be Mongoloid style, where are their populations today and where did it go? How did it disappear and all that? Because it's not even talked about even with the African context either when they were sending our people over there to Liberia and stuff. That needs to be addressed too.
And then you have Romania as well. You have Romania, which means a member of a low class of musicians, member of a low class of musicians.
Damn.
Yeah, they're Brahmins. They exiled Brahmins and made their way over to Eastern Europe during the Turkic Mongol wars and all that.
Yeah. So they're mixed people. They're mixed with like European and Egyptian and stuff like that. So and Arab, the original Egyptian, the Arab, and the European. They're mixed people. They're basically a tribe, a Melungeon type group. Honestly, gypsies. 'Cause, yeah, they
Who,
have that.
who Motorola is that?
Oh, that was my dad's phone.
Yeah, so they're Pan African. What's up, Pan African?
Oh, Judd.
We got Dennis Schroeder in the building, yo. What's up, Pan African?
I
You know
saw
what?
Black First in here. He joined, but he dropped off.
Black first on see he come in, he pop in and dip out.
What, it's too hostile for him? What, you clowned
I
him
don't know.
before?
I don't know why he don't come up here.
He should change his name to Black American Erasure.
But have you ever thought of traveling to the UK to go find like Pocahontas's ancestor with your tribe or whatever? Or are they just
You think
left
they're
it
gonna show
alone?
me that?
I
If I'm
don't know.
going to UK for anything Pocahontas related, it's for her body. Like, why do you
Yeah.
still have her body? Yeah, like,
They still have her body?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Oh,
in London
shit.
somewhere.
They
Yeah,
lost it somewhere in the graveyards. They didn't have like no type of Powhatan people come over there and have a ceremony to help find like the remains of those people that they was taking over there. And heck, you had like a lot of airwax taken into Spain and Portugal and Lisbon, or North African markets as well.
Wait, who? So wait, England has it or?
yeah. England with Pocahontas, England has it.
Yo, England is diabolical. They got
The British
people's
Museum got so much
bodies.
stuff. Yeah,
Like they got like skulls from different places. They got jewelry from like India. Like they got all these people's like relics and like it's crazy.
yeah. They got so many artifacts in the British Museum and in the Vatican. Literally, they have so many artifacts and records in the British Museum in the Vatican. Literally everything you want to know about the world is in those museums or in those places.
I wonder what type of sacred items that they got
They even
from
got a.
Powhatan and Pamunkey and Okanichi.
They even took. They took the freaking. They took the Mayan sun disk
Mm.
with the two dragons. It's like the Egyptian one. It's like the Egyptian sun kiss, right? Or sun disk, but it's a dragon. They took the Mexican one, and they even got the it's either the Yoruba or the Igbo Uraeus in there. They even
I'm
got
What?
the
surprised.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
they got
is it like that thing where they use as a symbolism for the DNA double helix?
yeah, the double helix, yeah, the Yoruba or either the Yoruba or the Igbo have one of them.
I thought that
Yeah.
was like the symbol for like Thoth or
I've
Tahuti.
I've shown it. No, the Uraeus, if you go deep in this, all right, the Uraeus is the cobra. Is at the center of the pineal gland. It represents the Kundalini energy.
I'm surprised they don't have Harriet Tubman's body.
They might. You never know. They got Marcus Garvey body over there. He unalive in London.
They can keep that nigga.
Let me figure out what tribe it is. You're right, because I showed when I was on my Pan African stuff. I showed that Uraeus before.
I wonder if y'all got relatives up there in the UK that's still indigenous and know that they indigenous, but they over time they lost those retentions. But they speak in an English accent. That'll be crazy work if you were able to find that though.
What's up? What's up, unit?
Hey, thanks for letting me on the live. Totally appreciate it.
Yeah, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm born in North America.
What's your ethnicity?
God.
What?
Are you trolling, bro?
Hold on, Tyron. Let me speak to him. You say God is your ethnicity.
Yeah.
Where your parents from?
Can I just get to the prompt? Is that okay? I don't like to get personal like that.
No, you gotta introduce yourself on my panel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of those panels. I don't know you. Who you?
Okay, true. Okay, you know what? It's all good. Jamaica.
All right, y'all. What you got for the prompt? Yeah.
So you said well, before I continue, I just want to say thank you for letting me know live. But you said America is the richest.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yep.
Also,
we got the richest. We got the only global culture. Everybody want to copy us.
How?
That's simple. We got the richest history and culture. Yep. We go back the furthest in genealogy than anybody. We got all these inventions. We got over 50,000 patents. People copy us. Everybody gets influence from our music. Everybody, even reggae. Even reggae and the other music that was popping in Jamaica. Like you wouldn't have reggae without jazz. You wouldn't have no reggae without jazz. What else? Even Bob Marley said out his own mouth, one of his greatest influences is Lionel Richie. Y'all feel everybody around the world is influenced by us. Everybody. We're the creme de la creme. That's why everybody want to flock over here.
But you're talking about you're talking about inventions, but you realize that a lot of the inventions that were made were being rediscovered, right?
Who invented them first? If they were being rediscovered, then you gotta show me who invented it first. Who invented the toilet first?
I mean, to speak on that is redundant because
no. Who invented the
toilet first? I won't interrupt you. You don't interrupt me.
No. You said it's redundant. You gonna answer the question. You on my panel. You gonna answer the question. People answer questions over here. Yeah, who invented the cell phone first? Huh? Who invented who invented the peer-to-peer network first? Yeah, you want to be talking to me right now if it wasn't for my people. You want to be talking to me right now?
So do you know that there was advanced civilizations before so-called America?
Ooh, name them. America's an advanced civilization. What are we talking about? Who's older than? Show me somebody older than the Mayans. Show me.
I don't.
I guarantee you, what's their oldest artifact? I'll find you something older than America. what's their oldest invention? I'll find you something older in America. Egypt, them pyramids of Giza. You got LSU mounds older than the pyramids of Giza in LSU, Louisiana, Baton Rouge. Yeah. Oldest man-made structure in the world found in America. Find me something from the ancient civilizations they built. I can find you something older in America.
But my point was that there was advanced civilizations before the ones you see now. So what that tells you is that
who
throughout the world, because first of all,
show me an advanced civilization and show me what they built. Like I said before, show me what they built. I'm gonna find something older in America.
when you deal with spirituality, right, or spirituality is, I mean, you're just interrupting. You know what I'm
If you
saying?
want, let's talk about spirituality then. What
Yeah. So
spirituality you want to talk about? Which
spirituality in itself is an advanced form of perception. When human beings have an advanced form of perceptions, is going to reflect, right, on the things that they're going to structure. This even goes to the human vessel. When the human
Okay.
vessel
All
is in
right.
a,
Try cut there.
I
Cut the
see,
spit.
that's all
All
you
right.
do, man. That's
Name
all
a
you do.
civilized. Because you yapping right now. Let's
I'm not
cut the
yapping.
fluff out. Let's cut the fluff out. Right. Yeah. Let's cut the fluff out. All right. Name an ancient spiritual system from what civilization? Name one.
We could talk about the things in the East, the Kundalini. We could talk about China. We could talk about
Hey,
things in
hey, yeah,
Africa.
okay, bet. Hey,
They all
hey,
point.
okay, bet. I got you.
They all.
The Mayans got. I got you. The Mayans have a oral tradition, right,
Mhm.
of the Pleiades star
I'm
system.
not denying that.
No. I'm not done. The Pleiades star system. Since you want to talk about China, Cambodia, Egypt, or India, right? They have
Hmm.
the oral tradition of star people, which they all those people talk about over there, coming down. And when they came down first, they came to America first, and it's called Atlantis because Atlantis is in America. Every ancient map that depicts Atlantis is in America. So if these folks are coming out of Atlantis, which is an advanced civilization before America, that's still America because you got the Pallade, what you call the Pallades, coming down to Atlantis or America. They're making their way to Egypt. They're making their way to India, and they're making their way to Cambodia and China. When they came to America, they were called the Mai or the Maya. When they hit Egypt, they're called the Karamaya. And when they hit the India, they're the Nagamaya. So show me something that's more advanced than the Mayans. Because everybody else around
So
the world
you,
is called themselves Mayans or Maya. Uh-huh. And those star elders came down from Pallades. And they spread this knowledge around the world. And this can be confirmed because you can find connections to America all around the world. How they find? I got you, FBAJ. But yeah, how they finding cocoa leaves in Egyptian tombs? They're finding cocoa leaves and tobacco in Egyptian tombs. What's up, Real American? Let me give you mod. I gotta give you mod, Real American. But yeah, but yeah, you can go ahead. I can go. I can go on a tangent. But yeah,
yeah,
go.
but my point, because you were speaking on the fact that America invented, they have so many inventions, but I'm saying those inventions were just rediscovery, or just
By
a
who?
reusage. But the whole point is
By
this.
who? That's the
The
by
whole
who. You're
point is
not
this,
naming.
right?
You're not naming nobody. By who? By who? America
Yeah,
is seen.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
that. Even if you want to talk about these so-called people, descending from certain positionings, it doesn't take away from the fact that there's been many people that have been roaming the earth
Thank you,
and
Jesse.
saying America this and America that. It's kind of like an identity thing. There's no point of mentioning that, because there's been so many people that have been walking the earth. So
Yeah, and they
these
all point
events.
to America as this holy land. They all do. Literally.
Hmm?
The West, the Great West. If you People always want to give me flack, oh, you got Osiris in your name. Osiris, if you break that down, means the Great Westerner. Because in the Egyptian unaliving story, right, when they
Yeah.
transcend, they believe their soul starts where the sun rises and then goes to where the sun sets. The sun rises in the eastern hemisphere and it sets in the western hemisphere. The Americans call that the path of souls because they're going to the Polaris star system when they transcend. The Polaris, because that's the brightest star in the solar system that every ancient civilization venerates. And secret societies do too.
Yeah,
And
but Osiris.
if you want to talk about yoga or yoga, Mayans had a yoga system that they called yoga. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, they did all the same things: Kundalini energy, meditation, all types of stuff. I got if you see any social media account, I really do this. One of my One of my cousins, Pascal Beverly Randolph, he brought started a cultism in America. He brought occult societies to America and occult knowledge and spread that to other people in America. Powhatan Cherokee descent. It's in my blood. Like I really do this.
No, you're just talking about stories. Like
I ain't talking about no stories. Why then when the Spaniards came over here, they called this the motherland. I mean, not the motherland of milk and honey. This is the place that they were looking for. They knew about America. They knew America was the creme de la creme. Even coming over here, the Spaniards knew that America was the land of milk and honey. And then he's glitching. And then what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Now you're good. Nah, keep going.
Yeah. And with Herodotus,
Yeah.
right? When Herodotus talked to the Egyptians, right? Augustin Lepongion did this research, right? When Herodotus talked to the Egyptians, they said they had ancestors in a far place. What? What are we talking about? These are historical accounts. These just aren't stories. These just aren't stories. All the occult people know this. And when you talk, because they all venerate Polaris, which is the brightest star in the solar system, and when they venerate that, the Polaris star aligns with the American continent. When people if you want to talk about spirituality, let's talk about what these advanced civilizations talked about.
So hold up.
Why does America and Australia have the oldest creation story? Huh? America and Australia have the oldest creation story. It dates back to 100,000 years.
But guess what? Humans, right? Humans are flawed. Like I won't say I can say very flawed, but not in the sense that they're bad people, just in the sense that they're doing the best that they can with their level of consciousness, right? This is why. I'm gonna let you talk. I don't care this is why when people talk about stories, right? They're just going off time frames that they could perceive. But one thing that is being known now that people are starting to realize is that there's actually more space on this plane of existence. Hold up. I'm gonna let you talk, bro.
Who created the concept of zero, which is infinity?
Say it again.
Who created that? Who created the concept of zero, which is infinity? Who's accredited with that?
I don't. First of all, when it comes,
the Mayans created zero. Hold on, the Mayans created zero, and the zero is the concept in spirituality. Since you want to talk about it, of infinity. Mayans created the concept of infinity, which means they knew about quantum science, different realities. They're credited with that.
Okay, but guess what? Right? Guess what? The numbers, right? Is once again humans using something to measure the immeasurable. I understand that is used as a way to conduct a certain level of perception, but once again, it is infinite. That's why it's called infinite, because you're in a finite space. You're locked in time. I get what you're saying. It's just irrelevant once you go past the spectrum.
What is time? Let's break down what time. How is time really broken down?
You're just gonna keep interrupting me.
Yeah, because you're yapping.
I'm not yapping, bro.
Let's cut. You're gonna be long-winded. Let's cut the fluff out.
You're the one that's talking the most.
Okay, cool. Because I already know you're not answering no questions. You're just going on a monologue. No, I'm breaking it. All right, cool. So how is time? Now answer this. How was time broken down originally? When it's not.
Tell me how time is broken down originally.
In cycles.
Okay.
Did you know that? Time is broken down in cycles, not linear. Okay. What you grasp as time is linear concept. Time is broken down in cycles. Cycle. Okay. You have we have a life cycle, right? That's time. When you're born, when you grow up to be a toddler, when you grow up to be a child, once you grow up to be a preteen, once you grow up to be a teenager, once you grow up to be a young adult, once you grow up to be an adult, once you grow up to be an elder, Once you transition, that's a cycle. That's time.
Okay. But once again, cycle, guess what? Cycle is a container that is holding in energy, right? Cycles are not something that is totally bad, but it represents a loop. A loop represents energy that hasn't yet been ascended. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like, look, let me put it this way: every symbol,
Energy,
right? Every number.
everything. If we everything contained in energy contains everything. What are we talking? Everything contains energy. Even if you want to go down to uh the source, the all, God, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yep.
has a space that contains energy. It's a
None.
space that contains energy. It's just a
Okay.
void or space that contains energy. What are we talking about? Even if you
Hold
call,
up, bro.
even if you
Hold up.
want to talk about a creator is
Mm-hmm.
using energy. What are you talking about? You have
Okay.
cycles and you have anti-cycles. If you want to break down physical and physical is matter, spiritual is antimatter. Because spiritual in its etymology means anything that's not material. And we break down the etymology of spirit, that just means breath. Since we want to talk about the spiritual, how are you breathing?
Is that air you're breathing? But no, but look, take this in. You just you,
Yeah,
is
since
that air
you
you're breathing, to be honest? But even look, at the end of the day, you just came up with the whole zero thing, right? And once again, zeros and symbols are used to measure the immeasurable. We use time. People use time to measure the immeasurable. You can't measure the immeasurable. You can't contain it.
is a cycle measurable? No, it's not. The cycle's not measurable. Because it's
It
going in a
is.
cycle. It's going in a cycle.
It is
When does it
measurable.
stop? When does a cycle stop spinning? When does it stop? Because once a cycle stops spinning, right? If we understand the concept of life and unaliving, right? Life, once life happens, then once unaliving happens, more life comes about. So a cycle is not measurable. Because after a cycle, a new cycle begins.
You done?
I'm waiting for you to say something. I shut up.
I mean, because as soon as I start talking, I'm going to interrupt it. But at the end of the day, right? We could agree to disagree on this.
No,
Cycles are
because you get a cycle. Once a cycle begins, another one ends and another one begins again. Cycles just keep going. That's why we have the number infinity because it doesn't stop. Infinity means not to stop. You're talking to someone that teaches math.
but it's measured though. So okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Infinity,
Let me ask you
dude.
this. So let me ask you this. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
If I drew a graph right now, if I drew a graph and it doesn't stop, it has an arrow. That means it doesn't stop. It's infinity because it continues to go. It doesn't stop. That's
Something that
infinity.
doesn't stop. I hear you. I hear you. But I'm gonna ask you a question. But let me say this.
Yeah,
Something
it's
that
called a
doesn't.
continuum. You're right. It's a continuum. Yeah,
Something
infinity
that
is a
doesn't stop.
continuum.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. But let me say this. Something that doesn't stop. It doesn't necessarily mean that uh is immeasurable. It doesn't mean that. It just means that it doesn't stop. It's looping, right? It doesn't mean anything that is going past anything. It could just be something that is looping and looping and looping. But I'm gonna ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question, right? So
Does
when
the
you use
universe stop?
what?
Or is the universe all ever expanding? Does the universe stop or is it always ever expanding?
It expands, but not the way you're explaining it though, to be
Is
honest.
does
But
the
like let me
universe
ask you a
stop?
question.
No. Does the universe stop or
But
is
why
it
can I ask you a
always ever?
question?
Does the universe stop or is it always ever expanding?
It's growing. Yeah.
So it doesn't stop, correct?
but there's perceptions to stopping, and it does. There's perceptions to
Man,
going and
I
coming.
know. Does it stop or not? Don't give me that dilly dally. Does it stop
I'm
or
not
Hello?
giving
not?
you nothing, bro. I'm just
Don't you
look.
don't give me
Let
that.
me.
Don't no. What does stop mean? What does stop mean?
Just because something doesn't stop doesn't mean that like
All
No.
right.
it's it
What
doesn't
does
mean that
stop
it's
Yo,
actually
mean?
growing though.
I got something I could put in that's probably helpful.
Uh-huh.
Infinite means not finite. The symbol of a infinity is a cycle and an anti-cycle. So essentially what he's saying, is saying is completely correct.
Okay, so let me ask you this then.
You can call me Kill.
We can't say the K
Oh
word.
no, for TikTok purposes.
You can call me K.
Okay, I do that
Yeah,
K.
okay, all right. Kind of trying to get him banned. God damn. But
Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't be doing this. But what's the question?
it's all good. It's all good. So if something is so if something is doing something repeatedly, right, but there's no growth to it, what would you call that?
What?
That is,
Oh,
if it's doing something repeatedly for an infinite amount of time, then it's infinite. But if it's not doing it for an infinite amount of time, then it would be finite.
Okay, so because I think I'm trying to. So look, so even with individuals, right? When an individual is doing something repeatedly, right, infinite amount of times, or they're doing it repeatedly, but then there's no growth, like there's no movement in their life. What would you call that?
That would be a cycle. And when they move to the second part of that life, because you'll never stay the same, it would be the anti-cycle. That's why sine waves, give me 1 second. This is why sine waves look like that. When you have a sine wave and an anti-sine wave, it looks like an infinity. So when you have a pattern that's going on for a long time, even in people, when that pattern stops, you switch the pattern and it makes a new cycle, which would be the sine. It's like going up and down. There's plenty of different waves, but the one that is the most important is a sine wave, and you could make an infinity out of that. It's parabola. It's two cycles. That's what they call it in music. I'm a musician. It's cycles.
mm-hmm.
They're infinite.
All right.
Especially on a certain frequency. So when you change frequencies, that makes a whole new wave. And then you can have the anti-frequency of that as well.
So
It's called phasing. It's called
go ahead.
phasing when those two
My bad.
frequencies interact. So when you're talking about infinite, it's not finite. You said infinite was finite, and you said that the universe doesn't have a bounds, but it's not infinite. I don't really understand what you were saying.
That's a double negative.
No, I'm saying I was saying that I was saying that there's no cycles once you go past the spectrum, because
But
when I think of cycles, right? When I think of cycles, all I hear is a loop. Is a loop of things that are contained within that loop. You know what I'm saying? And then like it kind of sounds like duality, the whole duality concept. Antimatter, matter.
Right,
It sounds like duality.
you're right on it. You're right on
Yeah,
it.
that's
So
exactly.
like when you
Go
say
ahead,
antimatter, there's matter and antimatter, right?
And there's finite and infinite.
No. Okay.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's matter and antimatter, right?
Yeah.
And so there has to be antimatter for there to be matter. Is that correct? That's how the universe is made.
You're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
duality, yeah?
Go ahead. Go. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
so
ahead.
if there's duality, that's why I was talking about the cycle and the anti-cycle.
But once you see
That's
past
what
it,
But
the
once
though,
you go past,
infinities.
once you go past. See, here's the thing. Once you go past the matter and the antimatter, you're not dealing with that type of cycle no more.
There
It's
is nothing past that.
the what?
There is
there's
nothing
nothing
past
past
that.
that.
There's nothing past matter.
Yeah,
Right. There's
matter is
nothing.
infinite.
Because you
Right.
don't know. Look, the way you're
The
speaking,
building block of everything.
you're speaking from the blue and the red. You're speaking
Right.
from this versus that. Once you go
No,
once
we're
you once you go once you go past matter and antimatter,
there
now
is
you're not
nothing
dealing.
past
Now you're
matter
not.
and
Now you're not.
antimatter.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Now you're not dealing with cycles.
Okay. So what
Okay,
if the
All
what?
right. So even
Mhm.
then, so once you get that small, you are in the infinite. Once you get that big, you are in the infinite. There's no you can't contemplate or you can't place those two places. If there's nothing, then that is infinite. If there's everything, that is infinite. That's why it's the anti-cycle and the cycle. That's what the infinity is.
Right. And what is the universe mostly made of? Up of?
matter, dark matter.
No, it's made up of empty space.
It's not
Exactly.
even empty space.
Exactly. What people would consider dark
Who told you it was empty
energy.
space?
Yeah, I was about to say what
Who
people would
told
consider
you
dark
it was empty
energy.
space?
Yo, okay, hold up.
It's
I
just a
don't
void.
look.
This dude,
See, here's the thing, man. Like
Who told me it was
the
empty space?
bro, the conversation. Hold up, because we're getting somewhere, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
The conversation started off with him saying that America is the richest culture,
Culture and history,
and
yep.
I told him that spirituality is it's a global thing. Like there's no start to spirituality being in one place when we just understand how nature
Well,
works.
all right, cool.
I have a
Hold
question.
up, bro. Hold
I have a
up.
question.
Like,
Bro, you've been talking the whole
I'm trying to
live.
get
I've
back
been
to the
holding
prompt, bro.
up.
I'm trying to look. I'm
Yeah,
trying to get back to the prompt.
Let my boy Jay get in there.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
bro,
go ahead.
I've been waiting, bro. I even
Nah,
listened when Darby said, "Hey, bro,
it's
just
all
wait."
good, bro. Say your thing.
I
Say your
waited.
thing. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Say your
go
thing.
ahead. Yeah,
All
go ahead.
right,
You got
bet.
it,
All
Jay.
right, bet. Because I ain't gonna be here that long anyway. I got a lot to go start on my own. Look
For
here.
sure.
This is what it is, bro. Energy
Yep.
cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. The universe itself is infinite. Time does not exist. Time was a construct created so we could keep up with things, so we can organize ourselves in this third dimensional plane. That's why
I agree.
time exists. Now, when you get past a certain point, you start to realize once you understand that time doesn't exist, we all live in the same time frame, no matter if it's past, present, or future. We all are living in the moment. That's why it says to focus on the moment.
All right.
And another thing, bro, this is Turtle Island, America, Atlantis. And when you go read Thoth the Atlantean, the Emerald Tablets, he talks about it in the Emerald Tablets. The Pleiadians came down here first, then the Anunnaki, then so on and so forth. Okay, the Anunnaki started doing their little gene splicing bullshit. I don't even feel like getting into the Enuma Elish. I really don't. But the point of the matter is this, bro. The information is out there. Just go read it. It's there. It's out there. Only thing you gotta do is just go read it. In the tablets, in the Emerald tablets, it literally talks about space, time, how all of it was constructed, so on and so forth. The afterlife, what you got to do, the rituals of the halls of Imenti, the rituals that they used to do in order for the souls to transfer to go to the Polaris Star. They did a lot. They had it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. And the fact of the matter is this: the oldest temples, the oldest Kemetic or Egyptian temples, whatever you want to call them, they're not in Egypt or Kemet that they say that's in Africa. No, it's in the Grand Canyon. The part of the Grand Canyon we can't go inside. The part where they found the whole bunch of tombs, pyramids. The most oldest temple on Earth is the temple of Set or Isis, and that's in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yes, really.
Oh, hold up. So wait, you're trying to say that there's structures that are in
Did not
America
say
that really
that.
old.
Yeah, that did not say that.
Hold
I didn't say look, bro. I didn't talk. Look, bro. You didn't heard it from two horses' mouth. Okay, you didn't heard it from two niggas already. That it started in America, bro. Do we need to go get a third nigga for you?
No, hold up, bro. Hold up. Because look. Yo, hold up. I was being sarcastic. No, hold up. Look. I was being
There are more
sarcastic.
colossal
The whole
structures in
set
America
that's
than there are in the likes of
the
Africa.
whole set that
Egypt is in
earlier.
America. I would agree with that. Egypt is more so in America than it is in Africa.
And
So
another reason why we can't go into the Grand Canyon is because you can literally walk
I'll
through
be
the
back,
Grand
y'all.
Canyon and end up in America. I mean, end up in Africa.
in
There's
Africa,
a
yeah.
Wait,
portal.
really?
There's a portal
Yes,
out
you can,
there.
yeah.
There's a whole portal out there that you can walk through, and it will take your ass straight to Africa. That's another reason why they don't want us
There
over
are
there.
there are
Wait,
actual files that the
hold up.
reason
So
as to why they wanted to go to Iraq in the first
Iraq.
place
They only
is
want to go to Iraq to find
to go
Gilgamesh
stargates, to go and
Temple.
find stargates.
They would
It's true.
to find Stargates, Gilgamesh
Yeah.
Temple, and a whole bunch of other stuff that they don't need their hands on.
But here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing. When we talk about one land is more important than the other land, it's really redundant, bro. Because understand that when they build these pyramids and structures, right, they're trying to reflect what is going on inside of them, right? As above, so below, right? So these pyramids, it exists within the vessel. So when you say the oldest pyramid, you guys are becoming way too materialistic. Let's just say the Most High, right? Let's say the Most High created these vessels that we're walking in, right? These vessels are way more older than
That's
these
a whole
pyramids.
different story. But
Hold up,
ahead.
no, hold up, because I'm trying to get to like a unity point, right? When we talk about,
I get you.
hold up. Sorry, my bad. When we say, oh, my land is Turtle Island, and we got Optimus Prime, or my land is this, and it's redundant, bro.
I'm sorry. Wait, nigga, what? Who said anything about Optimus Prime? I'm sorry.
I'm being sarcastic.
That just tickled my funny. No, I know what he said too. It just tickled my funny bone that he said Optimus Prime. That's all.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like, yo, all this shit is just a reflection of what is going on inside of us. And like, when you just raise your energy, put it to the crown, you're gonna see pyramids everywhere. To be honest, like it's even visually, like just visually speaking, right? You don't have to see.
Have you ever stared out into blank space and you seen that little squiggly line?
Say it again.
Have you ever just stared out into blank space and just seen little squiggly lines come across your face like it's drawn out of mouth?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. More than that, to be honest. Like, here's the thing. I have met people who have done the work, and they will tell you that there's pyramids quite everywhere. Like the symbols are everywhere. It's not just
because this the thing, bro. The whole planet at one point in time was Atlantis. The whole planet, not just. It's just that America was the foothold, but the whole planet was Atlantis. Where do you think we get the Atlantic Ocean from? It's a derivative off the name Atlantis. The point is this though, bro. It started here because you gotta understand when the Anus came down here, that was warring all across this planet.
Mm-hmm.
They had wars all over this planet, bro. Why do you think in some parts of the world that it's just dust? But every surrounding area around it is green, full of life and everything, but it's just dead dirt over there. It's because you can go out there and see they still got the freaking bodies out there. You can still go out there and look at the bodies because of how much heat was produced, bro. It turned the bodies into freaking glass down there, or freaking or stop.
Entire cities
have been turned into stone. That's why the story in the book of Genesis about Abraham and his nephew Lot was so important because that was one of the stories that came from the tablet, bro. All this shit happened on out here, bro, and it's a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's a whole lot, bro.
Unito, have you seen what America looked like in the 1900s? The message that they tried to go and portray, that it was just people living in shacks and everything, but no, like if you see Chicago in the 1900s, it generally looks like ancient Rome. It
do because of the Tartarian Empire that was over here afterwards.
Yeah,
but that's the same thing. You could. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just about to say this too. The Tartarian Empire, and then you gotta also think when you look at the old Tartarian buildings that they try to cover up, that's falling apart now because the because all things must come to light because we are in a new age, the age of Aquarius. We have left the age of Pisces. So now we ain't gotta deal with the little fish stuff no more. We dealing with the real now. All truth must be revealed. And on them buildings, you can go look. You can even see it in New York because they still finding buildings behind their own houses and shit. Because all they
Yeah,
did was just build up over them. They didn't even knock them down. They build literally on top of them.
the mud
When
flood.
they
Yeah,
when they start falling off and shit, you can see the actual dates, and they say 900 something AD. They
yeah.
added 1,000 years to our to the calendar. They literally added 1,000 years to the calendar. So that's why we really don't even know what time we live in, and that's why it's not even important. That's why time really not important.
You need to like
But they
history.
use time. But they use time as a way to keep track of history, of historical events.
Yes, history has been let's say regentrified to go and fit the YT man's perspective on
Of
things. And
course.
like
But
try to
but
go
look,
back.
yeah, but look, if you guys go just off time, right? I'm not saying you're doing that, but if people go just off time, it's going to throw them off. If you guys can understand that there's been mud floods and that everywhere was Atlantis, quote
Yep, the
unquote,
Gregorian calendar.
saying yeah, Gregorian Cal, I don't even go with that, but saying that America was first in it doesn't make sense because even when we just look at the whole um structure of the sun, right? The sun doesn't just shine in one place. The sun shines everywhere. And we know that the sun has intelligence. So the people who are genetic, I won't say genetically, but the people who are connected to that higher intelligence, they're going to try and reflect that intelligence onto the landmass. And this is why you have pyramids not only in America but everywhere. It's not the pyramids weren't made for a group of people to be like, we made the pyramids first. It was a way of communication and of moving energy and to keep people more efficient in how they perceive perception. So that's what I'm trying to get at. There's no point of talking about first because in this in the third dimension or the lower dimensions, first is a thing they use to deceive people. But when you go to the higher dimensions and you're not dealing with duality no more, there's no numbers. It just is. This is why when people go into their dreams and they astral project, they don't talk about time or anything because it's so redundant. They don't talk about who came here first or what is first. It just is. So I don't think America is the first. I think we could say that America is probably the most expressed with
Prominent.
that. More expressed with that, the remnants of what took place. We could say that, but I don't think they're the first of something. No. Does that make sense? Or like did I lose y'all or?
No, I mean, I hear what you're saying. In terms of like what the infrastructure, what pyramids being everywhere. But like I think that there's a reason as to why there might be there are more pyramids in America than any other place. Like if we're going to be like, there are more pyramids in America than there is the likes of Africa, than there is the likes of South America, and there is the likes of Asia. There are more pyramids in America. And I think
But how do we know that? But see, look, if you guys can understand that there's mud floods, see, the thing people are doing is that they hear information and then they
no. There's like literal science on this. Like this is not something that's hidden.
Yo, science. Guess what? Science is magic, bro. Science is just magic.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, science is just a way to manipulate people, right? But at the end of the day, we like there's so much things happening underground, but people are making a lot of conclusions on the surface. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like seeing a person from the surface and just making a conclusion like this person is a bad person, but underneath there's like a lot of things. Okay, pause. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. So, but yeah, man, I think when we talk about what is the oldest thing, people focus too much on the buildings and the structures and not the actual beings themselves, which is you could say us, what's in the vessel. The vessel is just reflecting what is taking place already. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so all this talk about, we are.
Hello?
Do you know what a third eye is? What the aspect of a third eye is? That the pyramid is trying to copy the third eye. Every creation that even the white man, every creation that he makes, he's trying to mimic what God has already created. Everything that you see, whether it be the cell phone, whether it be the pyramids, whether it be a car, these are all just a copy of what already took place. So talking about, yeah, we are the first, we have the most pyramids, is like, come on now. Yeah, you guys gotta be more advanced in this, bro, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
I ain't saying nothing because
there's
you don't know.
nothing. I agree with that concept. There's nothing new under the sun. So
exactly, bro.
Having a specific sense of, oh, I came here first. It was us first. We're the most, let's say, solidified in this, right? It doesn't necessarily benefit the entirety of what the goal is.
Sense.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah.
It's just once again a group of people trying to be like, yeah, we're better, and it's like, okay.
Are you American?
Man, I ain't.
And that's where
you ain't saying nothing. That
hold on, bro. That's where I gotta disagree with you right there. It's not about a group of people trying to say that we better than somebody. No, it's the fact that we have been lied to about our history for so long. They have tried to. They not even try. They disenfranchised us for so long. They kept us from our truth for so long. We snatching it back, and we don't care if it offends people. We not trying to offend nobody, but we don't care. We standing on what's ours. We letting it be known that, hey, we was here, we been here. That out of Africa theory is just that, a theory. We was already people over here in America. Not everybody came over to America on a slave boat. Like the whole thing about it is just the truth is the truth. That's it. We ain't trying to make like
I think you caught off. What did you say?
no, my bad. Had a text message pop up on my screen. That shit took me out for a little bit. I was like, the fuck you mean? But but yeah, bro, it's just that we've been lied to for so long, bro. We not trying to make nobody feel like they less than, because that ain't never. I mean, let's be real, bro. Black people in America are the only group of people in the world that has never, G-sided anybody. We don't go around starting shit with other folks, but we finish what gets started with us. That's just how we are, bro. It's not that we, no, it ain't that we trying to like disrespect nobody or nothing, no, but it's the fact that these white folks didn't lie to us for too goddamn long.
For sure. Like I definitely do think there has been a lie, but at the same time,
all right, I'm back.
Hey, what's good, bro? But yeah, at the same time,
what's up, everything?
These structures that were made is really just to reflect what is already going on inside the human vessel. So when we talk about this is the oldest thing, the human vessel it's how it's structured, how it moves. That is way more order than these pyramids we talk about. It's just a reflection, bro.
Well, so like, who's there to quantify? Who's there to quantify where the human spirit is contained or starts? I guess.
Mm-hmm. But Darby, I gave you a follow. I joined your fan club, bro. I'm gonna be you on my radar now. So when I see you go live, I will be in here. Keep dropping that knowledge, my guy. Keep dropping that knowledge, brother.
For sure. I was about to say, I just wrote a book. Speaking of spirituality, basically just a lot of we talked about bringing that oldest creation story, writing in that format and giving it to a book for our people to read. So.
Right on. What's it? I'm gonna check out. You got the bookstore on TikTok?
I haven't published it yet, but I'll probably upload it on TikTok too. Publish it on there. So yeah, publish it on multiple platforms so people can.
Well, when you publish it, let me know. I'll buy it.
You better publish it, y'all. You better, y'all.
Yeah. All right, I'm going, y'all.
How much is it gonna cost?
I don't know. Like the ebook probably gonna be like 20, maybe 40 for the hard copy. We'll see.
You say 44?
40 for the hard copy, 20 for the ebook.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah,
so we just did that.
I got one thing to say to you. I heard you say something when I was in the chat, so I came up here.
What's up?
I understand your opinion about what you may understand, what others may not understand. You think the concept of thinking is the other half below the people are moving around that we might not be thinking on the level or the frame or wherever you're trying to say we are not thinking on.
I didn't say people ain't thinking about nothing, or people were thinking about something. Those words ain't come out my mouth. I am an occultist. I study what's hidden. That's it. That's all.
Not you, dog.
I was about to say. I was about to say what I say.
Dude, Darvin, chill out, bro. Chill out.
My God.
Well, he
Okay.
basically was saying, dude, before left, some people got metaphysical connections to this land and to
Uh-huh.
the things around us. Some way say like home court advantage. Some people might move differently on their home court advantage. Some people might think differently or be more in tune to certain things being their home court advantage. So that's just something I want you to also think about because everybody is different. You got to
Right.
understand that as well.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say.
you're saying that? Oh no, my bad. House. Go ahead.
I was about to say. I was like, I don't see no difference. If you got a blood lineage connecting to a land, you definitely have a metaphysical, spiritual connection to the land as well, right? And why I say that is because without the physical and the spiritual coexist with each other, there's no different except one's physical, one's not. Literally.
So you're saying that people who are on the land, that they have more of a connection to the land than other people?
So I was like, yo. So you ever seen? Did you see the second Avatar?
Nah, man, that movie was nah. But tell me about it. Go ahead.
If you seen that second Avatar, right? They went to another tribe area, another tribal area, another land, right? When the son passed away, and they buried him in that land, he became of that land. So if you're from the land, you cultivated the land, you were born in the land, and you unalive and get buried in the land, you're of that land now. So the people that are from that land, whose ancestors have been buried in that land for generations upon generation upon generations, and have been born upon generations upon generation and generations, they are of that land. It's a spiritual connection.
Yep, it's
Okay,
like
let me get this straight then. So let's say if I were to walk into America, right? Uh I wouldn't, and like the sun will hit me differently. Like I wouldn't connect to the sun as good as you guys, or so you're trying to say?
Did you
So
even
you're trying
get
to
what
say?
I just said, Joe? Did you even grasp what I just said?
You said if a person is was raised in that land and they cultivated the land and they also unalived in
When
that
you
land.
unalive, if you unalive and you're buried in a different land, you're of that land now. You're not of the land that you were born in.
it also interacts with claiming a different vehicle. You're going to pick the same mineralized vehicle you had before. You're not going to pick some sort of other vehicle that you've never been in for thousands of years. It's the same thing.
You're of that land now. If you seen, if I don't like, maybe there's another movie that shows that. But
But
Avatar 2 is the
isn't
only
it?
good.
No, my bad. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I don't do that. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, yeah. I was about to say, I don't know what other movie you can watch that that can show you that. But if you've seen Avatar 2, that's the only movie or reference I can talk. I don't watch movies like that anyway. Avatar 2, when the son unalive and they buried him, had a funeral for him, had a ceremony
Mhm.
for his transition in that other tribe's land. The son, his soul, his body, his soul, all integrated into that land.
Damn, wouldn't that make him that sounds kind of, that sounds very trappy. But look. Isn't
What?
isn't it?
It trappy, not a body.
Yeah.
We're on the Earth and other planets are celestial bodies. They're going to absorb
Okay.
energy. It's not a trap. They're going to absorb it.
Yeah,
Isn't 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 there other Let
Yeah,
me ask you this
yeah,
question. Let me ask you this
I'm back.
question.
I'm back.
Isn't there
What's
other
this? What's
variation?
going on now? What's
yeah, the
this?
Hold up,
concept
hold
of
up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
going to
What's
the
this?
earth instead of going to some
I'm
fake
back.
heaven. That
Yo,
don't
I'm
make
the
hold
sense.
up.
African king, man. What's this?
What? What?
Yeah, what's
Yo,
Who
this?
is Mr. State? Like, what? What's a native's yeah, DNA holds memory, exactly. You got genetics, and then you have metagenetics. That's a different bloodline lineage, a line. You come from a line of
so
people.
okay, so let
What's
me ask you
this?
something. Yo,
What's
hold up,
this?
bro. Who the fuck?
What's
Yo,
this?
Yo,
What's this?
who's the who you get off the panel? That's who's that? That's who
what the
that
fuck was
is.
that, yo? Anyways, man, you're saying okay. So you're saying DNA holds memory. So one way DNA could hold memory is through burial, right? A person
Yeah,
being buried. It
yeah,
could be through um, a man and a woman coming together and making a baby. That's another way, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Um, what about the sun?
The sun? How did the
Yeah.
sun come about?
So
How are
when a
stars created?
person,
How are stars created on a scientific level? What has to happen
no,
for a
no,
star to be? No, 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 no. We're gonna do it. We're gonna.
you're
How does
talking
the
about
star?
DNA memory.
No, no. How does the star come about? There's different ways you can explain it. I'm gonna do the scientific way first, right? A star is created after a supernova combustion happens. When a supernova combustion happens, that means a star unalives. It's a new cycle. Right? Since I was talking about cycles earlier, a new cycle starts. A
Yeah,
new
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cycle starts when one ends. So that star's life cycle ended. It exploded, and more stars came about and created more cycles. Right. So the sun came
Okay.
about because of a supernova combustion that happened before, and it created a new sun, right? Because the sun is a big old star. Now, if you
Hmm.
want to go into a holy trinity aspect, right?
Yeah.
Earth, you have the earth, you have a inner sun, and the sun. They created an inner sun. The earth, according to American Indian spirituality, was the sun was birthed out of the earth. American Indians said the sun was birthed out of the earth, out of nature. The sun came from the womb of the earth. And that's why it's called the sun. Sun, sun, sun. Right. Now, with that being said, the sun being birthed from the mother nature and mother earth and then father sky, you get the sun.
I mean, okay, sure, but I think we're kind of drifting off. You're saying that
You
DNA
ask me about
carries
the
mem.
goddamn sun. The sun's
Yeah, yeah.
DNA
So
comes from the earth.
no, no. So okay. Let's go with that, right? So if that's the case, right? When a person interacts with the sun, they are taking in memory. They are being
Yeah,
connected to
memory of the
memory.
earth. Yeah, they're connected to the memory of the
Sure,
earth.
sure. I don't care, bro. It could be Earth. It could be Pluto. But the point is this, right? The person is connecting to the intelligence and the memory of the sun. Correct.
The sun and the earth, yes, because the sun
So
is
guess
birthed out
what?
the
So
earth.
guess what? So guess what? We all share the
What?
same sun.
Do we all share the same sun? Do we?
Yeah, I'm asking yes or no.
Do we all? Yeah, if we all share the same, but do we all share the same land? No, we don't.
Hold up. No,
Where
no,
does the
don't
sun?
miss my
Hold on.
point, bro.
No, no, no.
Holy shit.
Where does the sun? Is the sun in the same position all over the world? No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hmm?
The sun is not in the same position around the world. No, it's not. Are you on the same hemisphere as an Australian? No, you're not. So, if the sun collects DNA from the earth, right? It's birthed out the
Mm-hmm.
earth, correct?
Yep,
That
yep,
means the
yep,
earth
yep.
has its own DNA. Am I not correct?
I'm not.
Am I not
Sure.
correct? Am I not? The earth has its own DNA. So if the earth has its own separate DNA, then
Yeah.
the DNA that's spread throughout the earth in different places, people collect that DNA in that specific region. Are all regions the same?
No.
No. So guess what? You're collecting different DNA from the earth in these different regions. And since those are life forces, they have their own DNA.
So no, but look. So
Mhm.
let me get this straight then, right? So
So we're
if
all not
I step,
collecting the same amount of DNA. No, we're not.
so if I step into America, right, and I I go ground and I get some sun, have I just collected the American DNA, correct? Like,
Does America have is America's land the same as land in Africa? Is the land in Mississippi the same land you find in Nigeria?
I just answered that, but I'm saying if I were to walk into America, Have I just connected? Have I just gathered American DNA?
You've gathered DNA from the soil of America. You got from the soil. Yes.
Oh. So like, what's the point of talking? Like, here's the thing. Here's the
What
thing.
is your
I think.
point? That's my case. You turn this was this. What is your point? That's what we're trying to understand. What is your point?
But I was just saying that there's
Like you're the only one that's going on. Yeah, you only make sense to your goddamn self. Nobody else.
yo.
We're trying to grasp what you're saying is not the other way around. It is not
No,
the
no.
other way around.
I was just saying that there's variations to connecting with different spaces or planes of existence, right? And you, for one, you made a good point. You said someone could be unalive and they could be more connected to that, place. And I said, okay, what's the other variation? We talk about a man and a woman coming together. And then we talked about the sun. We also talk about astral projection. We also talk about visualizations. There's ways to connect with different planes of existence. You don't have to
Okay,
necessarily be.
what this ain't got nothing to do with the prompt. This ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, hold up.
You tried to make you tried to make it into something, and then when I broke down to you spiritually that you don't know, a spirituality, a different perspective that you don't know, you shut down. Like
I didn't shut down.
now you're all over the place. Your brain is scrambled right now because you're processing all this information. People, how do you think people realize that? Oh, America's this holy place. They had visualizations and meditations about this. Don't you agree? They had visualizations and meditations about. Oh wow. Oh, our souls, right? Our souls start where the sun rises, then it goes to where the sun sets. Who you think passed down that prophecy or spiritual practice down to other? They had to do meditation and realization to do that. Also, we talk about those hieroglyphs, those rituals and stuff like that. They're doing psychedelics. And where do psychedelics come from? America. Ayahuasca. You don't get ayahuasca without America. You don't get magic mushrooms without America. So they're from
Tobacco
America.
came out of America too.
Yeah, yeah. You don't get. They're doing on Egyptian hieroglyphs when they're doing those initiation rituals. They're using herbs.
Yeah,
They're using ayahuasca. They're using tobacco. They're using the cocoa leaf.
yeah,
They having a blast with it. All these American crops, they having a blast with it. That's how
yeah.
they're doing their a ritual. And you can read the book, The Quantum Science of Psychedelics.
Yeah, they're using
Bro, how you
they're
started? Yo,
practicing
look, host.
alchemy.
How you started off? Actually, know what? My bad. I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I
No,
was gonna say something, but
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Not. What were you gonna say?
brother, you Nigerian, buddy? Yellow.
No, Jamaican. I told the host earlier, but yeah, Jamaican.
Yeah, I heard a little tethered in your accent. Not to be funny.
A little what?
A little tethered in your accent.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, Midwest, what you want, Midwest? Y'all is booty clapping to talk about Indians. And y'all is all lined up, ready to pop it because y'all talking about Indians. And that what was that? What's his name? Jacko or Jackass is live? Yeah, he gonna slide up out of here. Like I can't see you, Midwest. Oh, never mind. I thought you slid up out of here.
But like
Like,
you said, sorry. You said earlier how certain people have a home court advantage, when they live in a land and they cultivate it, blah blah blah. But I'm saying like the home court advantage, and you're saying the home court advantage is happening because their DNA carries memory of that land and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I think that one can tap into memory just via meditation or other forms.
All the
Like it's
basic
not.
spiritual, all of the basic stuff that you learn on a spiritual journey. Well, congratulations, everybody does it.
It's like so. I'm like my whole point is to say like there's no point of like trying to talk about you being from this place because really when we
No,
get to a
I'm
higher
not from no.
level,
I'm not from no other place. No, everybody doesn't have the same creation story. That's another thing. Everybody doesn't come from the same place. Everybody does
mm,
not have the same creation story. You go to talk to different indigenous people around the world, they have different creation stories. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah, you have different creation. There's people in the Americas that don't have the same creation story. My tribe specifically talk about coming from the Pleiades star system. Have a tribe talking about coming from water, right? You have tribes in America coming from the Sirius star system. There's people talking about coming out of mounds and stuff.
Yep, stone.
But do you actually do the? Can I ask you something? Right? Like, here's the thing. One thing I noticed is that just because someone is a tribe, it doesn't mean they are.
Oh my God!
Hold up, bro! Don't do that,
tell
bro.
me you about to talk about that. Oh, you got adopted into the tribe, but everybody in my gene tree say Indian. Please, I ain't trying to hear that right now, dog.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying just because a tribe or a group of people is telling you something, it doesn't necessarily means that. Yo, host, man, how come when
are you about to say something? And please don't tell me you about to say what I think you about. Go ahead, land it. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead, just land it.
Yeah, man. You know what? You know what? At the end of the day,
because
man,
they're telling them, just because they're telling you an oral tradition that has been passed down to them for generations doesn't mean it's true. Is that what you're about to say?
But isn't it? Hold up. Yeah. Isn't it possible?
So what's the truth then? What's the truth then?
No, look. Let me just try to use common sense.
What is the goddamn truth then?
The truth is common sense.
What is common sense? What is the origin for all life? You tell me.
So let me tell you, the truth is common sense, because when we live in a solar plane, right? The solar plane sends out signals to the ones who could tap into it, and this solar plane creates a common sense. So the thing about human beings is that when things get passed down, what happens to it? What tends to happen? It gets watered down. It gets whitewashed.
Oh my! Yeah, nah, we're not about to do that. We're not about to, because you're not. No, you're not. You're not cooking. You're not. Get out the kitchen.
Can I make the crab dinner at least?
You're about to burn the house down.
Yeah, we don't want
the kitchen, yo. No, we don't.
Yo, let me make some oxtail. You
didn't even season anything. No, you didn't even put no seasoning on. You started off wrong. Get out the kitchen.
Yeah, you didn't even wash off the motherfuckers. You just threw them in there. Ain't put no ginger, no turmeric on the motherfuckers. You just
on that sandwich, man.
Yeah,
like we ain't. Nah,
you serious? Hold up. You just tell me that I didn't put no seasoning at all.
No, you didn't. Hold up. You just put noodles in the microwave without the seasoning pack. You just put noodles in the microwave.
Yo, take this in.
It don't taste like nothing.
Yo, host, look. If I didn't put no seasonings, why was I talking about the seasons?
All I heard was CBLS, brother. You know what?
The sun is not a season. The sun is the sun. The sun is not a season.
No, take this in. No, look. If I didn't put no seasonings, why was I talking about the season?
I don't know, man.
There's no season.
Come on, man.
There's no season you were talking about. It's about 5 seasons. You ain't.
I don't know, bro. You sound Nigerian, though, buddy. I ain't gonna lie.
Lame.
Hold up, you didn't the season?
Lame.
Yeah, you don't seem
lame.
What part of where you from, bro? Like what state?
No. I was born in North America, but
Canada. You're in Canada. He's in Canada.
Yeah. America, bro. So hold up.
Show a picture of yourself, bro. I think you Nigerian, bro. You don't sound Jamaican. I go to Canada, bro, all the time.
No, I was born here though. So if I'm born here,
I know what Canadian Jamaican sound like, and you don't sound like that. You sound Nigerian.
No. But look, if you're born in a place, right, and you live your whole life, it's common sense, bro. It's common sense.
Listen,
when they say North America,
I feel like
Canada.
One of your parents is African and the other one is Jamaican. But since you don't know that Jamaican parent, you just you sound Nigerian, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is what it is.
But buddy, I don't know why y'all tethers come up here thinking y'all can fool me. I know you wanna know how I know you African. I as a half African myself, as I can sense when another African is around. It's like The Shining, buddy. You don't have to lie.
But is it possible that someone could be born in a place and not have the accent?
Buddy, I know.
Or cadence.
Listen, I know what a Toronto Jamaican sounds like, and I know what a Nigerian from Toronto sounds like. I know what I used to travel to Toronto all the time, bro. Darvin knows I used to live in Cleveland. I'm right across the water.
But I live here though. Like I literally live. I know more Jamaicans.
Okay.
I know more Jamaicans. I know more Jamaicans.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. This is okay. Okay, so boom, right? I'm finna ask you. So what's the best side dishes that go with curry goat? Go.
What's the best side dishes that go with curry goat? I mean, I don't eat curry goat like that. Like, here's the thing, bro. Once again,
you're lying, bro. He's lying. He know what I'm trying to get him to say, but he's not trying to say it. Tell me what are the main things that Jamaicans eat? What do y'all eat in the Caribbean?
Bro, I'm not gonna talk about this, to be honest.
He's African, y'all. He knows what I'm trying to get him to say, and he knows that I'm gonna be able to tell. Listen, my brother, you cannot fool the nigga. Okay, I know what you are.
Damn, you not Jamaican, yeah?
He not.
Man, you ain't got no pride of where you from, yeah.
I mean,
he's not Jamaican because he would know the dishes.
Pride, yeah.
But listen, what are things that y'all Caribbeans and Jamaicans eat?
Bro, Atkins soulfish. Bro, hold up, chill, hold up.
He Googling it.
How could I Google it?
He's taking too long, bro.
You're interrupting me, bro.
If I ask you
rice and peas, jerk chicken, bro.
If I ask Darvin what they eat in Virginia, you would have been like that. You Googling shit.
How could I bro? I'm trying to talk.
I was about to say,
listen, buddy, you cannot fool. Listen, you cannot fool the nigga. Okay, I know what you are.
Yeah, who cares? But no, all right, cool. I mean, it is what it is still, but
because you know you're not Jamaican. Why are you lying, buddy?
But that's not the topic, though. Yo, that's not the topic.
If I was a tether, I know my
bro,
my accent is going to be off. So let me say I'm Jamaican.
Right, cool,
if you were Jamaican from Toronto, y'all have a certain way that y'all talk. I go to Toronto all the time.
But I live here, though. That's a difference.
Bruh, you are Nigerian. I can hear your voice. Bro, listen, all Africans, we all have a certain way in which we talk and we say certain words.
Bro. That's not the topic, though.
Okay.
Let's just move on.
Answer my questions on what Jamaicans eat, and then we're going to get off the topic.
I just told you, but you keep talking, bro. Like there's something wrong with you.
No, go ahead, say it, say it. No read.
Bro, I said Atkins soulfish, rice and peas and jerk chicken.
Like the side dishes too. What are the side dishes?
Coleslaw, I could keep going, bro.
Keep going.
Coleslaw in Jamaica?
No, I don't care to go. I don't care. This is not the topic. Like, what the heck?
We ain't been on topic since you got up here. I'm not gonna lie. We ain't been on topic since you got up here.
I don't know.
Dasheen, I can keep going.
Oh.
Oxtail gravy.
You talking to somebody?
Bro, this nigga's lying, bro.
Look. Even
you can, bro. Listen, like I said, bro. As an African person, I have the shine. I can feel when the nigga don't got lotion on their ankles.
Why do you ask me a question and then you interrupt? If you don't believe me, who cares? Let's just move.
Because you're not Jamaican. You're lying. We can hear it, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Like I said, buddy.
Yo, what's wrong with this guy, bro?
No, he's got a cigarette.
What?
Oh, you talking to somebody else, yeah. He talking to somebody else.
Who cares, bro? I just told him the dishes.
Bro, what is up with y'all Africans, man? Y'all like scream. Y'all be trying to change y'all voice. I'd rather you come up in this bitch and be like, hello, Sydney, than pretend to be Jamaican. Why do y'all always do this with y'all Africans?
Bro,
like we can't tell.
Bro, look, you have to understand something. Look, even in Toronto, bro, I'm gonna end this conversation. All you do is interrupt.
All I asked was to ask you, what
all you do is interrupt, bro. I swear to God.
Because you know the answer that I'm looking for, but you're avoiding it.
No,
you cannot listen. You cannot use your mental tactics on me, nigga. I know what you are.
What's up? We got we talking about. We just got into a line. This people probably ain't never heard me talk about this goddamn me getting too deep into spirituality today.
It's all right, man. We know that you're Jollof, buddy. You don't have to lie.
Jollof is tough, man. Just love his
you
stuff.
know.
Exactly. See,
Uh-huh.
nigga, you want to know how we Jamaica be like, fuck no peas and rice.
What you think, bro? This guy.
I knew I was going to get the nigga. I know what you are.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, man. I hear you.
Hey, yo, this is
Look, can we move
hilarious.
on though? Like, damn. Yeah,
All right,
shit.
so we already cracked down the spirituality of America. So we already cracked that down. We bust that down. People that heard things they ain't never heard before. I already knowing. I'm already knowing. Like, golly, like Darwin just he was just
Like, see,
bashing them on the head with knowledge. I was like, golly. I was like, what? America is what? You couldn't
but like,
believe
see,
it.
this freaking nigga. But yo, like,
yeah, bro. What, bro? Listen, bro.
Hold up.
If you was a true Jamaican, bro, you would shout out your street. Jamaicans from Toronto are the most proud Jamaicans on this planet.
Yo, bro.
The only person.
Where do you like? Are you? Let's stay on topic, bro. Like, who cares?
Why you lying about your ethnic group? That's so corny, bro.
Who cares? You know it is. It is what it is, right? Can we move on? Can we move on now?
The African accent, can't you hear it, Darvin? You think, like, I don't know what.
Someone thought I was from Mexico, bro. To be honest, so, like, I was on a live. Someone
you do not. You don't sound like no
damn Mexico.
You don't sound like no Mexican.
My daddy and them folks is from Mexico. That's why anytime them they come up here, the Mexicans are the real indigenous. My family black.
Who gives a fuck, bro? Let's stay on topic though. Like,
all right, what's the topic? What's the topic? You tell me.
Damn, bro.
Hey, you're a nigga. Don't interrupt me.
I was just saying that when it comes to people who are in tribes, right? Like, just because something is passed down, it doesn't necessarily mean that is
How would you know that?
How it don't matter? Queen Elizabeth gave y'all tribes name, nigga, in Nigeria. What are we talking about?
I was about to say. So how would you know that? This is my follow-up. How would you know that?
How would you know? But my question is, how would you know?
No. I asked you. Don't answer back with a question, dude. How would you know that?
Okay, I got you. I'm just.
Are we having assumptions, or you know? You're just making assumptions.
I mean, you're just going on people.
I will believe. I'd rather go on people that are a part of they're talking about and have had these stories passed down to them than some random person.
Hey, you in Canada? What they got going? I know y'all Nigerian niggas be scamming. You got PayPal, right?
I want to say the way black people worship things in the church is still a resemblance of how American Indians worship their great spirits in ceremony. That stuff doesn't. Yeah.
Wait, so that's stuff
that's passed down. That stuff that's passed down. That's stuff people. Hold on, Billy. Hold on. I'm trying to. Hold on one second. Hold on, Billy. I was about to say, that stuff that's passed down to people learn. The way, when I was looking at, I'm reading encyclopedias from the 1600s of how American Indians worshiped a greater spirit or a higher power, right? And how black people worship in the church today. It's the same thing.
So you're saying that there's no chance of this information being passed on that is going to get whitewashed or filtered? There's no chance of that.
What would we get whitewashed? How can someone's oral tradition get whitewashed?
I won't say whitewashed, but I'll say more so diluted or corrupted. You don't think that's possible?
Someone's creation story getting diluted. How do you dilute someone's creation story? It's a creation story.
Human beings, bro. Human beings make errors all the time.
How do you dilute someone saying, "Hey, we came from this star system"? How do you dilute that?
A person with bad intentions. That's
it's a bad intention to say a bad intention saying that you came from a star. That's a neutral. That's
not
neutral.
Necessarily.
Yeah, yes, it is. Everything starts out neutral.
It's just someone telling you what to. It's just someone telling you.
So why would I believe you over someone that's credentialing it? Why would I believe you?
I mean, it's not about whether you believe.
No. Why?
Hold up,
if I wanted to talk to you about football, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know where the
Yeah.
quarterback is. Why would I listen to you?
No, that's a good point. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that when it comes to
Like, nah,
when it comes to
you one of these dudes that's like, you gotta question everything. You're one of those. Oh, what about you're not sure about anything. You're not sure about anything, which means you can't stand for anything.
I'm sure that I'm
That's the type.
African.
No,
Let's go. But look, no,
you're,
hold up.
nah,
I'm
yeah,
playing around. I'm joking. I'm joking.
nah. I'm still talking. You're that type of dude. You've shown this whole live stream. You're that type of dude. You got to question literally any and everything that you're told, right? Which means you're not sure about anything, which means you can't stand for nothing.
I mean, the
No,
Queen Elizabeth
that
told
doesn't
him.
necessarily mean that
The Queen
No,
Elizabeth
that
told
doesn't
Judah.
necessarily mean.
I can sense it in your spirit. That's
Hey,
how you
Darvin,
are. Hold on one
Darvin.
But
second.
Oh, go
but
One
ahead.
look,
sec.
let him
One
talk. Let him
second.
talk. Let him talk.
I'm in a groove right now. We
Yeah,
can
bro,
sense
he's
that in
cooking.
your spirit. Yeah, you sense that in your spirit. You're not sure about anything. That means you don't stand for nothing. You got to find out who you are.
Yeah. But like,
And
here's the
once you
thing.
find out who you are, then what? I'm saying might just make sense. That's all I got to land with that.
Nah, but I wasn't disagreeing with you in terms of um I was just saying this, that human beings tend to make errors about what has taken place. It's a human being at the end of the day, and we know that not every tribe is what you think it is. So I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to them or heed them. I'm just saying that just know that if they're giving you information, that there is a chance that that information could be corrupted.
That could be about anything, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. But
Yeah.
what stands is what's being practiced still. That's what stands. I could tell you anything. What's being practiced is the different thing.
So
Right.
what is being practiced? Tell me what's being
If
practiced.
people are still venerating the same deities that they're talking about, still doing the same ceremonies that they're passing down, they're doing it. They're living it. You can't dilute something that people are living.
But just because people are living something, it doesn't necessarily mean that is
Who are you to determine if it's correct or not?
Say it again.
How are you to
Say it again.
determine if it's correct or not?
Hey, Darvin, quick. I'm gonna let you know this real quick, brother. Poochie, I'm back.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna let you know this real quick. With Nigerian niggas, you gotta speak in a British accent because that's who colonized and established them. So once you speak in the British accent, he's not going to question anything. Them niggas are like they like agents. When you speak in the British accent, they say yes sir, remaster. So next time
Bro,
you
man, at the end
explain
of the day,
something.
at the end of the day,
Yeah, I told you.
there's no hate.
I brought up that British crown. That
He
Nigerian
take
woke up like a
you're
secret
right, Niji.
super
Yeah,
agent.
he's taking the long way around and saying we ain't got no culture.
No,
Like, bro,
I'm
you could
not
have
saying
just
you guys
said
don't have a
that.
culture.
Uh
No,
huh.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I definitely won't say that. That doesn't make sense. But I'm just trying to get to a common sense. But
Man,
I
and
guess
that ain't common sense. That's not common sense. That's not.
what's
Literally not. It's not common sense because everybody don't agree.
damn these.
Because who are you? Who are you to say it's corrupted or not?
Well, it's
Well,
not about it's
now if you don't know anything about these people, who are you to say if it's corrupted or not?
because I don't
If
know
you're
anything
not,
about them.
yeah, you don't know anything about them. You never been around them. You don't even know their name. None of that. You ain't speak to none of their elders, right? Because elders is sacred. Elders is a sacred thing. You listen
Yeah,
to our
yeah.
elders. You should know that growing up. Listen to your goddamn. That's a universal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if that, oh, this can reveal a lot of things. You ain't got no you ain't really got a solid connection with your family either.
But what does
So your foundation is off. Your foundation is off. You ain't got no connection to home. There's no place you feel home at.
Well, when you asked me initially, you asked me what's my ethnicity, and I said God.
You don't feel home nowhere. You just a spirit walking, roaming around. That's what you are. This is what you have shown. You're just a spirit roaming around.
So you're saying I'm a soul that travels every plane. That's what you're
No,
saying.
you're a spirit that's just roaming around. No, I
Yeah,
said
so that
that.
means travels every plane.
No, the spirit and the soul are two different things. A spirit and the soul are two
I
different
don't care about
things.
the word
To have
salad, bro.
no. You're just a spirit roaming around. You're just energy that you just run those wiggly line. You all over the place. You just a spirit roaming around, dude. Yeah, I
So
ain't
you
say nothing about
so,
no soul. Your soul that travels is a soul that is connected to not only not connected only to the womb of the cosmic, but the womb that he came out of. That's where you get your soul from, the womb. Because if you look at the etymology of soul, right? Soul means something that comes from the sea or comes from the water. So if you're just a spirit roaming around and you have no connection to your soul, which comes out, which is connected, it was gave to you through the womb that you came out of, you're just a spirit roaming around. I've broken out. What's up? Thank you. Appreciate y'all for the guest. I didn't broken like, bro. You gotta understand words too. You gotta
mhm,
understand
mhm,
words as well. Words carry
mhm,
energy. Words have spirits. That's
mhm.
alphabets, phonetics, symbols, sigils, all combined with each other. They carry certain energies, right? And if you learn uh where a lot of these words come from or what they tie back to, its origin, its roots, its wombs that it came out of, right? Then we'll understand a lot about spirituality and occultism. But yeah, this is why I say you just not no soul that's in different planes and stuff. Like, nah, you're just a spirit roaming around. Because to have soul, you gotta be connected to a womb.
So now you're saying I have no soul.
I didn't say you had no soul. I said to have that soul, you gotta be connected to the womb. Where's the womb you came out of? And where's your connection to it? Maybe you'll find your
Well,
soul.
the womb doesn't. Yes, the womb is like is part of the process of.
Nah, the womb is the
Come on,
process.
let me just
No,
let.
no, no, no. The womb is the process. Nah, the womb is the process.
Sure, but
I literally, before the womb was what?
be, 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 before look at the end of the day, right?
Before the womb is what?
The the soul goes beyond land.
The womb, we're in a cosmic womb, sir. Do you know about sacred
Okay.
geometry? We're in a
So if
cosmic
we're in a
womb.
cosmic womb, so if we're in a cosmic womb, right? I'm gonna go off of what you're saying. We're in a cosmic womb, right? Um,
The
that
universe is the
means
womb.
my soul.
That's why they
Okay,
call it a
okay.
universe. In some places they call
I
it the
got you. I got
universe
you.
because the universe is an ever expanding womb.
I got you. So if that's the case, right? Is that if that's the case, that means my soul is connected to all lands.
No, because how can you? No, no,
Why? Why?
because you
Why?
gotta be connected to the womb you came out of. Didn't I tell you
That doesn't
the
see
physical,
you're contradicting
physical?
yourself, bro.
No, I'm not. The physical and the spiritual are one and the same. Yeah, they're one and the same. There's no difference. One is physical, one is spiritual. One is matter, one is antimatter. One is material, one is not material. I'm
Okay.
not contradicting myself. If you don't honor and have some type of connection to the womb that you came out of, you ain't even gotta have the best relationship with your mama. If you're not connected to that womb that you came out of, how can you connect yourself to that universal womb?
No, the connection's already been established. I'm just saying, if you
No, no,
acknowledge
no,
that
no,
there's
no,
a
no, no.
cosmic womb, if
No,
you
no, your foundation is off. Your foundation, I already said you're just a spirit Roman. You don't stand on anything. You're not
I
sure
do.
about anything. No, you don't. You're not standing on nothing.
You asked me earlier what is my ethnicity. I said God.
And you stuttered while saying you ain't got no confidence in what you're saying. That's how I know you
No,
shaky.
it's no, it's just hard for me to say that word, to be honest. But I said
And
God, bro.
nah, nah. You've been
God.
started. Your voice been shaking this whole time you've been
But the thing,
talking. You
I
don't
mean,
even
you're
got no.
talking
You
more
don't
than
even
me.
have no. You don't even have no conviction in your voice. How am I supposed to believe
Well,
you? You don't even. You sound like you don't even believe what you saying.
no,
And
I
you still. You
definitely
want me.
do.
To, and you want me to believe you.
I
You
mean, you're
don't even believe.
interrupting me, right? That's the
You don't
reason.
even believe in what you saying. Yeah.
I mean, if you interrupt someone, they're gonna be more prone to
Nah.
stuttering because they're gonna
Nah.
anticipate an interruption. You know, but I think
Nah.
I'm very
You started. You
I think I'm
started
very
before I even cut you off.
okay. I know what. I apologize for that. I'll try not to
Nah,
stutter.
you ain't
Okay.
gotta apologize. Why you apologize? See, this is what you keep proving my point. You don't stand on nothing. You don't stand on nothing.
No. I'm just trying
You
to get
just
to the
keep
point.
proving my point.
I mean, I'm trying to get to the point of the conversation. We're talking about stuttering. I mean, it is what it is. But my point is this, right? You asked me earlier, hey, what is the thing that you stand on? I said, God, bro. I don't
What is
put
God?
myself in a. I
What is
don't I
God?
don't I don't conform myself to a geographical location. That's very limiting to me, to be honest.
What is God?
What I
What is
would.
God?
What do you see right now?
I don't see nothing. I see a Roman spirit.
Okay,
You're not
well, my
somebody.
point is,
You're not somebody I'll call on. That's what God means. Something that you'll call on. You don't look like something I will call on because you can't stand for nothing.
I mean, you don't have to. It's not about following me. It's about
Nah,
resonance.
you ain't
You know what I'm
got
saying?
nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't no spirit I would invoke if my life depended on it. I would transition to the other realm before I invoke your spirit. So yeah,
Nah, but you don't have to.
I'm not looking at God when I see you. Mm-mm.
I mean, that's okay. I don't feel offended, but I'm just saying you don't have to follow me. To, it's
No,
more so about
I don't care about following you or nothing. What's up, Prince? I don't care about following you or nothing. You
yeah.
said, I asked you what God was, and you said, what do you see right now? I see a Roman spirit. I don't see no God.
No, you missed my point. I was trying to get somewhere. I was trying to walk you somewhere, but you just missed it. But
Nah,
the point is
I don't see you.
the point is this: when you talk about the womb and you talk about the cosmic womb, right? Um, whether I land in a certain location, it doesn't necessarily tell you the whole story. It just tells you where a person has landed, right? It's just like the Anunnakis. It's like telling the Anunnakis, hey, you guys started doing this here and you guys are from here. They're gonna be like, yeah, we did things here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this is
I don't believe.
the
I don't even believe no. Don't that Anunnaki babble. That not only you talking to some energy. I don't even. Well,
yeah, I know, bro.
Anunnaki is Anunnaki is a
I'm just
tribe in America. My bad. It's a tribe in America. They do exist. But
no,
my
it's
bad.
no, it's just
Different
it's just for
Anunnaki. Go
no,
ahead.
it's just for conversation, But like, at the end of the day, when you talk about the cosmic womb,
Well, if
um,
you want to talk about the Anunnaki
uh,
started are offsprings of the Tethons or the Titans. They started from somewhere. Anunnaki, if you actually read their story, they start in a cosmic realm, and then one of them decided to have an ego shift and create a physical realm.
sure, cool,
I know the
cool.
story.
Yeah, but guess what is look, you talk about the cosmic womb, right? Like
Uh huh.
once again, once again, my soul, I walked through that cosmic womb. So my soul is not bound to one geographical location. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying? Because
care
if I
where
were
you
to step
go.
look, hear me out. If I step into America, I'm gonna my vessel is going to synchronize with it
Ain't
in such a
nobody
way.
said we bound to. Ain't nobody said we're bound to anything. Right? I never said that, folks.
No,
Spirit,
I'm just
the way this all started. These spiritual people. You said there are advanced civilizations older than America. You said that. I remember. I remember the conversation. You stated that there are advanced civilizations that are older than America. Yes, you did. And I was like, show me. You couldn't show me. And then I had to tell you what these
I told you it was the vessel.
the vessel,
Yeah.
civilization in a vessel. What's the vessel?
Okay, so you asked
What's
me
the
earlier,
vessel?
hey, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Earlier you said that, oh, America, you guys created the monkey wrench and all these inventions. But I said, okay, there's been advanced civilizations that is more advanced than the modern people you see of today. Now, when we talk about civilization is nothing more than a reflection of the vessel, right? As within, so without. So when we see these pyramids and stuff, they're just trying to reflect what has already taken place. The thing about the third dimension is going to lie to you about what is taking place. But when you go into these
Now we
higher
going
realms,
in. Now we going into the we deep.
yeah, it's the same thing, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
As above, so below. You ever heard of that? As above, so below. So what's happening in the 3D is happening everywhere else. You can't get out of this. As above, so below. There's nothing higher than anything. Nothing.
Oh, there's nothing higher than
Dimension.
anything.
No, there's not. There's no
So
higher self.
why? So how come
What's
America has the
what's
richest
that?
culture then?
Oh yeah, hold on. What? Being rich and man, shut up. You just rambling, yo. America got the richest culture because everybody said it. That's why. There's nothing Dumbo, right? You're going
Yeah,
on
you're
this
cutting off.
spiritual.
You're cutting
Let's
off.
start. Oh yeah, I know. Cause I got a phone call. You go on this spiritual mumbo jumbo, right? If you want to take it there, oh, the spirit and the soul is higher than the. They coincide the same goddamn way. What's happening in the physical is happening in the spiritual. There's nothing higher than anything. As above, so
So
below.
so if you acknowledge that there's nothing higher than anything, that means America and Africa and Jamaica, they're all equal.
America has the richest culture because those souls that said America has the richest culture are still acting out of it. Everybody copies Americans. Everybody. That's a spiritual thing. Why
So
are they
wouldn't
mimicking?
America?
No, 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 no.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question. But I think your live paused. Ghost, what happened? I think you paused.
I'm right here.
Oh yeah. So you asked me why do people copy America, correct?
Yeah.
I think when it comes to clothing and
It's more than
food,
just clothing.
yeah, but look, if you acknowledge that there isn't a hierarchy, right? That means saying America is the richest, it kind of goes against what you're talking about
Oh
because
my
that's what
man,
one.
the richest culture because everyone emulates it. Right?
So is America? So
When we're
America's the most
talking
superior.
about, if we're
Is
talking
America
about something,
superior?
oh yeah, yeah. It's like what I said is the richest. I didn't say nothing about superior. You want to make it something that is not. You want to
Oh,
make it, yeah. You want to make it something that is not. That's why you took it this route because you want to try to make it something that is not. Well, I never said America's
I thought.
superior to everybody. I never said that.
Oh, okay, I got it.
America has the richest culture in history. Nobody can trace their lineage back further than us. Nobody's culture has been globally emulated. Nobody has had made more inventions than us at this point. 50,000 patents. Who has created more than we have?
No one.
No
But
one.
but
Not
oh
so.
hey Deborah. Sorry, hey
It's
Deborah.
actually Deborah.
Deborah. Yep. Hey, Deborah.
Oh,
Hey,
Deborah. Hey,
right.
you know what that name reminds me of? That character from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, well, it's not a character. She's a prophetess that sat under the tree in the Bible, in the Old Testament, the only female judge. And that's why we are the chosen. And that's why we have all these things. And it's not American culture. It's foundational Black American culture or Black American culture. However it is, the indigenous people here that have done all these things through and through. We have reinvented ourselves numerous times. And the world knows it. Why do you think
Deborah.
everybody's on our back? Everybody, they want to come against us. We are very loving and kind people. In fact, they're using our 1965 law to come here, and then they got the unmitigated gall to thumb their nose at us. Our ancestors, unalived, blood, sweat, and tears for us to have what we have. So all we want to say is you don't have to blow smoke up, all that. Just acknowledge where it comes from. Like anyone else, they acknowledge other people's gifts and talents, and it's more than dancing and singing. Beyonce can sing country till the cows come home because we invented that too. We invented hockey.
Yeah, the
America has
The
nothing
Beyonce is
without us.
demonic though. Yeah,
What?
Beyonce is demonic. Beyonce is
Oh, brother.
demonic. But look,
Beyonce, what?
Man, yeah,
What is she?
Deborah.
hey, Unite, show me,
She's not biracial.
Yeah, no, he said demonic. I was about to say, show me a
Well, okay,
dimension.
but we're not talking about that. I just used her to say that, when she started singing country music, there's a whole lot of demons up in there. So she's not by herself, if that's what you're saying. I'm not saying that you are, but we invented that rhythm and blues, any indigenous form of music in this country. We invented it.
Right.
But we're supposed to
So
be the nothings of the world. Everybody
yeah.
dances to our tune. There's even a nun on TikTok. I almost fell over. She was dancing to Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. I was like, now wait a minute. If the nuns and the priests are dancing, we got it hooked up.
So
There's something else.
Deborah,
What?
thank you. First of all, I just want to say thank you for stepping into the live and sharing what you get to share.
Sure.
I totally appreciate that. So I already asked the hostess, but I just want to see what you will say. I'm not trying to make this anything. So are you saying that Americans are superior?
I didn't say Americans. I said Black Americans.
Okay, so are you saying Black Americans are superior
If
to
you
other?
just want to put it like that, yes, we are.
Oh, hold up.
There is a hierarchy. There is a hierarchy. Just because
Okay,
you're not
hold up, Deborah, I hear you, and I don't want to interrupt you because
go ahead and say what you got to say, son.
So the host said that there isn't a hierarchy and that there's no superiority, but you're saying that there is.
Because we can agree to disagree. I'm not going to disrespect the host. He has his opinion, and I respect his opinion, and just respect my opinion. I'm coming from a biblical. I'm coming from a biblical slant.
Right. Two different perspectives.
Place. Even in
so you can acknowledge her perspective, but you cannot. Wow.
You know what I can do is I can acknowledge and respect his opinion of what he has to say. It doesn't have to change me, and I'm sure he respects me from where I'm coming from. First of all, I'm an elder.
Right.
Oh.
So what I say is for me and what I feel about the situation. I respect him. If that's what he feels about, then I respect him. It's not my job to get up here and beat anybody over the head, and say, no, it's got to be this way. We can have multiple ideas.
Right.
That's why we're so great, because we can come together and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Unite. No, you heard that? Unite. Definitely. Unit. Oh yeah. You heard that? Unit. Right. Exactly what she's saying.
Look. See, and this is why, Deborah, I was telling the host that the inventions that are made, they're nothing more than they're just reflections of what is already happening inside. So when we talk about we invented this first, it's redundant because the Most High has already invented the most advanced structure. Right. Even AI will tell you this. AI will tell you that the human
I don't
mind.
need AI to tell me nothing about God.
No, you don't. I'm not saying you do, but just hear my point. You know what I'm trying to say? All these inventions, rhythm and blues, right? For example, even making music, a person has to tap into a field of music that has already taken place. So the thing about the third dimension is that people like to talk about what is first. That's the third dimension. Once you go into these higher planes, it's not about first or last. It's not about verses. It's about unity.
Man, what?
See, I don't. Let me just say this, host. I don't agree with this,
host.
with this new age stuff.
Yourself, boy.
I don't agree with this new age mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. What dimension they playing jazz on?
I don't believe. If that's what you are, there is no source. It's the Almighty God. That's my belief system, and what we have in us is innately put in us. Yes. Now the third and fourth dimensions, I can't get with that program. If that's your belief system, so be it. But that is not mine.
But do you agree that Deborah, do you agree that, and you don't have to agree. I'm not trying to force you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. I'm 60-some years old.
No. I'm just trying to let you know, like, if I'm coming off a certain way, I'm not trying to.
Oh, you're not bothering me. We're having a discourse. We're talking.
All right, cool. So do you agree that?
What's up? Yeah.
What's good? Do you agree that the inventions that are made, they're just a reflection of what's already taking place inside the human vessel?
No, I'm not saying already. It's a reflection of the gifts and talents that God has given us and bestowed upon us. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they've been in the first or third, because right now we have to deal with where we are. Maybe these inventions did happen. We can go back to older societies and know that they were probably technologically advanced, but God also did flood the earth. So, I'm a theologian, so I'm going to come in from a different aspect. So every man is given a portion. And we have given a portion because we're actually some of the lost tribe. But see, we can go deep, and that's not. I'm not going to disrespect the young man's David's panel. That's not the question. But thank you allowing me, sir, to actually speak. It's been an honor. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. But
So
it's a shot.
I think what's
Go ahead.
happening. I think what's happening is that we are tapping in from different angles, and I think there's there's a common point. You know, there's a point. You know, we can all reach. You know, so because look, Deborah, me personally, right? I told the host that I don't subscribe to the one geographical location. It's more so I subscribe to this whole plane of existence. You know, but yeah, that's my
What
take
other
on it.
plane of existence do you know?
Say it again.
I said, what other plane of existence do you know?
Well, if we're speaking just country wise, right? I don't subscribe to just one location. But if we want to talk about planes of existence or vibrations, we could talk about that. You know.
You
So what
can't
do you
be in
mean?
more than one place at two times. So what is you talking about?
You can't be at more than one place at two times.
Nah, you can't.
Okay, but do you think you're a soul? Do you have a soul?
I'm a living being. Why does that matter? I'm a living being.
It doesn't have to matter. I'm just asking you a question. You know. Okay. Well, I'm just specifically saying I'm not tied to an identity.
So
I think
so
identity.
what other dimensions are you vibrating at?
I
Yeah.
hold on. Yo, host, you funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying identity could be used as a precision to, motivate you to do things. But I think people get locked into identity too much
A
and they start to idol
precision?
worship. What?
Yo, you have an
Wait,
identity.
what?
You have
You
an.
misusing words.
Yeah, I was
I'm
about
not
to
using
say.
words.
I was about to say, if you have an identity in one dimension, you'll have an identity in another dimension,
No.
as
It's
above, so
look.
below. As
No,
above,
no.
so below. But
Hold
we
up.
can't,
It's
we can't use the universal laws to our own
yeah,
benefit, or to support our
yeah,
own narratives for now. Now,
yeah.
if we're talking universal law, as above, so below, as within,
Hmm,
as without. If you have an identity in one dimension, that means you'll have an identity in another one. If your soul is traveling through all these other dimensions, that what you carry in one dimension is transferred over to the next dimension. You're just living in different realities.
Host, I'm not denying that. Hear
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying. I'm just saying.
I've seen all the multiverse. I've seen all the most with a good multiverse movie. If you want to understand anything I'm talking about, everywhere, all at once, all at the same time.
It exists.
No, you
That's
missed my
right. It
point.
does.
I'm not saying that your identity is totally bad. I'm just saying people get locked
Your
into
philosophy is trash, bro.
it's almost like the ego, right? The ego is not bad entirely. The ego is not bad, right? It's just that people
The
get too
ego is there
consumed.
to protect you.
Hold up.
Stop getting sassy, yo. I'm gonna interrupt you if I want to, yo.
I'm getting
Hey,
sassy.
yeah.
I'm getting...
Hold on. Hold on. You whining. Why is you whining? Why is you
dude,
whining,
hold
yo?
on, dude.
Hold on. Hold on, please. Bruh. Why is you whining, yo?
Yo, chill, bro.
Like, how old is you, yo?
Bro, I'm about to eat these edibles. Chill out, bro. But hold up, look.
See, that's yeah, the edibles is messing.
I'm playing. I was being sarcastic. But look,
You know what? You double-minded.
No.
You don't know
I'm
if
just
you coming or going.
Yo,
You
I
don't
said
know if
that
you coming or
earlier.
going. Yeah, he don't know if he's inside or outside.
yeah,
if
bro.
you
Look,
if you don't pick if you
that's
don't
some
pick
Neo shit, bro. Yo, think about it.
if you
That's
don't
some
pick a
Neo type.
dimension and stay in there, boy, you'll be a lot more. You have a lot more to. You'll be a lot more in tune if you pick a dimension and stay there. Pick one.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good on that.
Nah, you will
Nah,
be a
Hey,
lot
look,
more.
he can't. He
Yeah.
can't. Look, he can't even side with his ancestors because he don't even know what plane he want to commit to. He not subscribing to none of it.
It's not about just
Everything.
it's not about.
Watch the movie. Everything. Watch
No,
the
I don't
movie.
need to watch no
Everything.
damn movie,
No, no,
bro.
no. If you gotta see what I'm talking about, you can see what I'm talking. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Or you can watch Doctor Strange too. They talk about the multiverse. You will see the different what I'm talking about, the different aspects of self in these different reality. But at your core, your soul, you're still the same being.
Okay, so what is
And
that
that can be
bald-headed chick?
and that can be transferred. And they all had the same identity in these different realities. Because identity is one thing that transfer over to different realities. Because you have an identity in the third dimension and whatever other dimensions you want to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It stops at 9 and 0. It begins because 0 is infinity. Because dimensions are different levels of consciousness that keep going on and on and on. Dimensions don't stop because numbers don't
Dog, you
stop.
talking over his head, bro.
So
No,
He
no, no.
already
But
can't. His philosophy is all over the place.
I
It's
know.
not
it's
even in the atmosphere.
no. Because look. At the end of the day, it's just about how. Yeah, it's just about how things are positioned, right? I just said the ego is not bad, but we have people who are so consumed with the ego. It's almost like someone being very consumed with the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, get
Yeah,
in your
You
man.
know
Just
what?
take some
yeah.
time. Go watch the movies I told you to watch.
I don't need to
Yo,
watch the movie.
you
I don't need to watch
man,
the movie.
you got to see this for yourself. You talking about being in different dimensions? Watch something that will show you people living in different dimensions and the greater aspect to what it's about. What I'm talking about, that movie, everything, everywhere, all at once, right?
Yeah.
All at once. That movie is talking a lot of what I told you tonight. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna tell you a lot that I told you tonight. They show it to you. Did I know? I already knew it. Of course, I already knew that before I even watched that movie. But the movie just showcased it. You watch out. Is that a notification? Yeah, it's there.
Yo, if he watched that, his head gonna be fucked up. Cause he
His head might
already ain't got his
explode.
shit together.
His
Say
head
it again.
might
Yeah,
explode.
like
Yeah.
that's why I hopped up here, cause I started hearing fucked up ass philosophies and shit. Like, damn, bro.
He lost everybody.
You can't
This live
you
stream.
can't even walk a straight path. Like you playing hopscotch.
Roman spirit. Yo,
Yeah.
he's the second one that people been saying in the comments too. Man, if a lot of people are saying the same thing, I don't know. Might be time to find
No, you
something to
just.
stand on.
Well, the point is like you're just really trying to lock people into a certain place. I
I'm
don't
not
care about
locking
places.
nobody into anything. I ain't got no pew pew to nobody's head. I ain't got nobody's pew
So
pew to
so I'm gonna
nobody's head.
so okay. So let me say this. Right. All areas right on this earth, right. I own, bro. That's me. That's
They're
me.
what?
I
You
said
What?
don't
all
own
areas.
shit.
Hold up. I won't say own. That's a bad word, but I will
Yeah, I was
say
about to say,
that.
you
Yeah,
on
yeah.
what?
Sorry about that. Let me just finish. I got you.
No,
All planes,
you don't
right?
own nothing. I was about to say, you don't
Okay,
own nothing my
congratulations.
family
Look,
got.
let me
Look. He sound like an
let me
Israelite
land my
right
plane. Let
now.
me land my
The
plane.
whole earth
Let
belong
me
to us.
let me land my plane. Let me land my
God
plane.
made the planet for us, but he
Exactly.
only
So
gave you a piece of land.
yeah,
God ain't
no,
gave you
You
shit.
don't even own
bro.
everything in no higher dimension you talking about. Them
No.
beings, them
I
higher
just
dimensions that you talk, quote unquote, higher dimensions you talk about,
hold
they gonna deal with you too. Like what you talking about?
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna
thank you,
deal with you
thank you,
guys for sure.
It's
thank
all
you.
in your head.
One second. I say you say you gonna astral travel to some plane with some other beings, and you talking the stuff you talking, they gonna send you right back to the dimension you running away from.
Yeah, but host, I'm gonna just say this. All planes,
And I
right? America.
astral
Oh
travel
my
too.
God,
You're not
bro!
the only one that astral travel.
Congratulations. Good.
Yeah, I was
Yo,
about to
where
say,
you flying to, bruh?
yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'm
Where
not
you
gonna
going?
fall. I'm not.
Delta,
Yo, look. Take this in.
American, what?
I'm
Hold
going
on.
Spirit?
Take this in.
American. I'm going to American astral tonight.
Yo, yo.
Yo, hold up. I'm just saying all planes, bro. It resonates with me. So I'm not just tied to one geographical location. I could go anywhere.
Okay, cool. And guess what?
Yeah.
As above, so
Hey,
below.
but look, all the land
Let's
ain't flat.
go.
So,
Let's
what
go.
planes are you going to? So there's very few
Don't worry
planes
about
on
it,
this
man.
earth.
Okay, you know what? You asked me a
Where
question.
you going?
You
I
asked
was
me a
gonna
question.
say,
Say it again.
you ain't gonna be accepted in every plane that you go to either. I hope you know that. If you want to talk
Okay,
about,
no, yo, so yo,
the
what did you
physical,
ask me?
if you want to talk about the physical plane or a plane in another dimension, there are beings there,
Chata,
and there's beings
Chata, what
that
do you
think.
ask me?
Hold on one second, I'm talking. You know, like shout out, no question. While I'm talking. Yeah,
Yo,
there
this nigga is
beings.
funny. Yo, no, you're funny,
Uh,
bro. I gotta give you that. You're funny. You're funny.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm glad you think
No,
that.
and that's why you're funny. You have a straight face
Yeah,
the whole time.
yeah, I had to, yeah, because I'm real serious.
I mean,
Yeah,
I get it. I
and
get it.
I'm telling you what you need. I ain't here to tell you what you want to hear. If I was telling you what you want to hear, like yes, we're all cosmic hippie beings that we all be Care Bears and all you hold hands and
The
unite
man
to
said, "Care,
the
yo, bro.
cosmic.
Nah,
We all should
you're trying to
hold
make
hands and ride away to the cosmic rainbow. Like no,
Why you make
keep
no?
that
You're
cupcake.
cracking jokes on purpose, bro.
Keep that cupcake spirituality somewhere else. That's that cake
Jamal, this guy said
spirituality.
Care
Dude, where
Bears,
you
bro.
from?
Why are you saying
Where you
Care
from?
Bears?
That's
Why
what
you
you
no?
are.
Hold up. Why are you saying Care Bears,
Because
bro?
that's your perspective on spirituality. It's a cupcake view
No,
that we're all
you're
supposed to be
trying to
Care
make me
Bear.
laugh, bro. No, you're trying.
We're all supposed no like we're all supposed to be Care Bears. We got the Black Americans, we got the Caribbeans, got the Africans, we got the YTP, we got the Latinos, the Arabs, all these different ethnic groups and all these different flavors and colors holding hands, creating the goddamn rainbow, and we're all gonna hold hands, transcend a different dimension, and follow the cosmic rainbow until we meet
Well,
the
I'm that
highest
mean
point.
ass
Yo, the
Care
man has
Bear.
a
I'm gonna
straight
blow
face,
his
bro.
ass
Nah,
up.
nah, nah. Yo, you have another page.
I'm gonna
Don't lie. I
blow
know
him
you have
up.
another. The man, he has a, the man has a straight face, bro. Yo, shout out to the host, bro. Shit. The man said Care Bears coming together, summoning Captain Planet. What the fuck? Yo, I'm done,
Yeah,
bro.
that's your view on spirituality. I'm just telling you what I see.
Why you put it like that? You know someone's gonna laugh, bro. Man, I said Care Bears coming and
That
summoning a rainbow.
that's how I know it'll stick with you. It made you laugh. People gonna remember what makes them laugh for sure.
Oh shit, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
that
he
sounds like
might.
some Captain Planet.
Yeah, that's what's
Yo,
gonna
hold on.
stick
Let
with
me
him
go
He
on mute.
sound
tonight.
Hold on.
like
Let me go on mute. Let me go on
Yeah,
mute.
that's what's gonna stick with him tonight. The one that's making him crack up right now, because that's his view on spirit. Because he knows it's true. That's his view on spirituality. He wants us all to be on mushrooms like we're the Beatles in the 1950s or no, the 60s, whatever. Whenever the Beatles are around, you say
no,
yes
they
and
was
I
LSD.
say no, and you say bye and I say
Yo, chill,
go
bro. Chill,
go
chill, chill.
go. Oh, oh, you say goodbye. And I say hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye. Like, yeah, that's what you want us to be on. Come together right now
Right
over me.
now.
Oh, come on, chop, chop, he go grooving up slowly.
Yo,
He got
chill out, bro. Chill
juju
out. Chill
eyebrows.
out.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Chill,
we
man.
all
Chill.
live in a yellow submarine. Picture yourself on a rainbow and glitter and possibility in possilate skies. Yeah, that's you. If you don't sit down, Paul McCartney,
You know what? I
Bro,
swear
you're
to you
trying
probably a
to, bro.
Nigerian
How do you
scammer.
do that with a straight face, bro? There's no way you can say all that and then have a straight face, man. You playing. You playing for real. The man said Captain Planet. The man
I
said
don't,
Captain Planet. Care Bear. Care
I
Bear.
don't.
Everyone's say again. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I was about to say, I'm like,
Wait, did you
I'm
get to
not
watch those in
BSing.
your country?
Say it again.
Do y'all actually have those cartoons in your country?
He's in Canada.
I'm in Canada, bro. We got YTV and shit, bro. But
you're not originally from Canada though. Yeah, you got
I'm not doing
immigrant
this
written
again.
all over you.
I'm not doing this again, bro. But yo, man, host. Honestly, at the end of the day, we don't gotta agree, but the shit not the shit you're saying, the things you're saying with a straight face. You said all of that with a straight face.
Yeah,
Nah, that gotta be
because I'm
studied. That
not.
has to be studied, bro. That
Because
has
I'm
to be
not.
studied.
I know. It might be landing in a joyful way. I'm not playing.
No, I know, but like, how you have a straight face though? When you say all that.
I don't crack myself up a
You
lot of
said
the
Care
times.
Bears, bro.
Yeah, because you acting like a Care Bear. Yes. Yeah, you little gummy bear. You little choo gummy bear. Yes. The Tickle Me Elmo. That you all the cupcake spiritual stuff. That's you.
They
Tickle
got
Me
care in the
Elmo,
world.
SpongeBob,
Yo, I just watched
Chica.
South Park, bro. I watched South Park, and there was an episode about taking me over. Yo, bro, you're doing this
Because
on
I'm
purpose, bro.
because I'm on a certain frequency. And I don't know. Maybe something's channeling me. I'm channeling something right now. I don't know. And obviously, there's a message that you need to hear. Because I usually don't waste my time with a lot of people. Yeah, so it's got to be some type of spirit that wants to let you know something, and it's telling you got to stand on something. You can't be wiggly tiggly. This ain't the wiggles. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. You can't wiggle your way through life. You got to be stand firm in something. You got to
Yo,
stand
Shanta, are
firm
you
in
hearing this shit?
something.
Yo, are you hearing this? The man said, "Tickle me elbow," and bro, Shanta, are you hearing this?
Well, he said that like 20 minutes ago.
I don't give a f, bro. He's saying with a straight face. Like,
You know
damn.
what? I bet you. Hey, look. I bet you be at the Canadian border, reaching across to America, talking about some kumbaya.
Hakuna
What?
Matata for the rest of your days.
So your
It's all
days.
problem free.
No way, bro.
Philosophy. It's Hakuna Matata. You want to Hakuna Matata with everybody. Yep. That's how you walk through
Is
life.
that
You want
bad
to Hakuna
though? Yo,
Matata with everybody. You
is
want
that
your
bad though?
parents? Did your parents ever tell you not to talk to strangers?
It,
Everybody ain't your
yeah,
elders ain't never
yeah,
say
but
ever. Your if elders ever say ain't everybody ain't your friend.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah, but you know what
everybody
I'm
ain't your
You don't
friend.
know about Houdini.
Everybody ain't
He
your
saying?
probably
The
friend.
magician?
show off for everybody's sidewalk.
Hakuna Matata for the rest of your days. It's all problem free. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Like, yeah, that's you.
Yeah, nah, bro, that
You
has to
can't
be
for the
studied.
rest of your day. You can't for the rest of your days through life all the time. No,
Bro, yeah, what you're doing right
everybody's
now,
not
it has to
Hakuna
be studied.
Matata.
Bro, what you're doing right now has to be studied. You have a straight face, bro, and you're singing now.
Yep.
Nah. And he still has a straight. Yo, how, bro? Like, what kind of techniques do you like? What kind of things you do to do that? He has a straight face, bro. Nah, man.
I'm saying it from an unbiased perspective. There's no emotion
But
attached
but
to
but
it.
but my thing is, how do you do the whole Care Bear taking me Elmo? How you do all of that and with a straight face, like you want to like take someone out type shit.
Because I'm not. Because I don't see it as me being funny. I'll laugh at my own jokes if it is due. If I'm trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just giving it to you in a way that you'll receive it. And you laughing at it, you're receiving it.
Yeah, no, not really, but no, I'm not receiving it. It's just funny. That's it.
I'm just funny. You laughed at it because you know it's true. You're like, how do you know? Because I know.
No, because you made a whole Captain Planet type ish. You said how like uh, everyone,
He
everyone
tickled you
gathers
like a
together.
top. Hey, Jules, you're funny. Now that's funny. You'll see me laugh at
Captain.
something like that. She said, he tickled you like a top. Yeah, tickle me Elmo. Now that's me
Yeah,
laughing.
you gotta pause on that, bro. But anyways, I respect, I just want to say thank you for letting me on live. So I
Uh huh.
appreciate that.
I'm about to end this. Anyway,
But
I'm
yo,
about
at
to
the
end
end of the
this
day,
thing.
look, yo, at the end of the day, right? Let's do. At the end of the day, if I were to go to America, right, and let's say you had a few shorties with you, you will probably give me
I,
one shorty.
No, I ain't sharing. I ain't with you. No, I ain't
Bro,
sharing
I
nothing
am
about women
so
with you.
tired of tethered thesis.
Yo, I clap.
Nah,
I clap. Yo. Guess what? I got me some shorties in the Americas.
man,
But look,
I ain't sharing nothing. Boy, you was scared. You
so
was
you wouldn't
scared of
do that?
women away. You was scared of
No,
women
host, you
away.
wouldn't
Yeah,
do
why
that.
would I
Hold
do
up.
that? Like, why would I do it if you gonna scare the women
So we ain't
away?
cool.
Now I ain't
Hold
going.
up,
Now
we
I ain't
ain't
gonna have
cool.
no. Now if I bring them around you, right? I
That
ain't gonna
nigga
have no
lying
women
through
no
that
more.
double bill, shot bill
Now I'm
nose.
gonna have
Yo,
to
we
find
ain't.
if I bring women around you, I'm gonna have to find more women. No, I'm not check. No, you gonna scare them off. No,
Yo,
we can't.
hold up. Host, let me ask you a question.
I'm being
I thought we
serious.
are cracking jokes. Look, I thought we are cracking jokes. I thought
I'm
we're
serious.
cool. Everyone's
I've been serious this whole time. If I the way you act, I you thought I was joking when I said you're a Roman spirit. No, you don't stand for anything. The women are going to sense that. You're going to start scaring them. No,
so you're
and
trying to tell me. Hold up.
any woman that will pick up is going to get down with you. Anyone woman with sense that got some sperm in herself is not going to be around. You're going to scare the women away. If I bring women around you, there ain't gonna be no. We gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to find some more women because you're gonna scare them off.
So you
I
wouldn't
am.
give me one. Hold up. Let me ask you. No, now I'm cheese, bro. Now I'm cheese. Hold up. Now I'm cheese because I was thinking that, you know what? Even though we could disagree with each other, that if you had some shorties, you wouldn't be like, you know what? Even if I think he can't get shorties, let me try to give him one of your shorties. You wouldn't do that?
Why would I waste? Why would I waste their time? Why would I
Okay,
waste their
what if you had
time?
an abundance? Hold up, let me ask you a question. Let's say you have an abundance. Let's say you have four for yourself. They f with you, but then you have a couple of shorties, and I happen to be in the area. I'm like, yo, bro, lob me your shorty. You wouldn't lob me your shorty?
No. What?
Oh,
I don't even care
oh,
if I don't care about her.
oh,
No. If I don't care
bro. I
about
ain't.
her like that, no. You can't. You
No,
gonna taint.
okay,
You gonna taint them. What? Man,
no.
Lil Wayne, like, yo, eat these women's lives. Don't fool poison my girl. No. They feed.
Hold up. Let's just say a scenario where, like, let's. I'm not saying you party. Okay, I don't think we party. Let's say we're partying, we're living it up, right? And you have your shorties.
I'm not gonna party with you. We not gonna be in the same party. Nope. I don't even like the club. Definitely not gonna be
But
around
I
you.
said that's why I said, okay, I know you don't party. I'm just saying, creating a scenario. I know it's not like legit. I know you don't party, but let's say we're partying and you had three women with you, and there's one or two. You didn't need the other two. You wouldn't share?
Not with you. I'll find somebody else to share with. Not with you. If
Yo, are you guys hearing this?
if Poochie said pass one, I'll give one to Poochie. No, I'm.
Yo, Chata, are you hearing this? Chata.
If,
Yo, Chata.
who else is in here? There's a lot of people I will pass a shorty to before you. There's a lot of
Yo,
people.
say swear, man.
Man, yeah. There's a lot of there's people that will pass a shorty to before you. Most
Bro,
definitely.
say swear, man. Say swear.
Swear on the ancestors.
Damn.
I'll swear on my ancestors.
So you want to swing a wow.
For
I never
what?
knew it was that bad, bro.
Because I told you wanted to be honest. You want me to be honest or tell you what you want to
Nah,
hear?
it's all good, bro.
No, yeah,
Like I thought
you can come over, you can have all the no.
I know, but I'm just saying, like beyond this whole panel and anything, like you don't have hate, right? There's obviously no hate.
I don't care to be around you.
No, of course I don't want to be around you, but I'm just saying off of, like, just good faith. Like, let's say I
Like
wanted a shorty, you wouldn't.
you got into spirituality to get some coochie, didn't you? Yeah, you started learning about these dimension and stuff because there's some spiritual baddies. Shout out to them. There's some spiritual baddies that'll let you align their chakras for them and stuff like that. And that's why you picked up on spirituality, didn't you? Hmm.
Nah, man, this is more like
Man,
like
nah.
that.
You picked up on spirituality to get some coochie. I
You
know the
wouldn't
play,
give
yo.
you, bro. You
I
would
know
not
the
lie.
play.
Yo, shata,
I know the
shata,
play, yo.
shata. Hold up, host, shata. Are you hearing what he's saying to me right now?
And
Yeah, you.
listen, you don't want my opinion. You do not want my opinion because it's gonna be a fact. And the fact of the matter is, You're not even spiritual because you don't understand consciousness. You just a young buck who's trying to get pussy, like he said. That's just what it is. Because you don't even know what the hell you be talking about.
No, this is
like all these women that got into tarot card readings and don't know how to read tarot cards.
No,
but you
look,
scare people out of money. You use a Nigerian scammer.
Yeah, but look, chatter. This was just me trying to say, like, beyond the whole, like, whatever differences we have, right? If I were to be in the area, like, where you from, Chatter?
I'm from Chatter.
All right, you from Chicago. So if I would have been in Chicago,
I didn't say Chicago. You wouldn't make it in Chicago. You get whooped on every other day. Yeah, you wouldn't make it in Chicago.
Okay, whatever. You guys can call me geek. Even the spirit,
they get your butt.
Nobody's calling you a geek.
Whatever, call me a nerd. Whatever, bro. My point is this.
We're not calling you a nerd.
You just gotta say,
we calling you a simp.
Yeah, Baltimore women will eat you a liar. They'll eat you alive here. I won't even do that to you, boy. Baltimore.
But look, Chata. I understand that, we have our differences. Cool. Everyone has their differences. But I'm just saying, beyond the panel, if you were to, I'm gonna ask you now, I asked the host, you went, bro said some next shit. If I were to party with you, right? And you had some shorties.
I don't party.
Oh my God. Oh, I know you don't party.
Come here, Venus. You gotta hear this.
So I can't deal with your hypothetical, right? But this is what I'm gonna say to you.
So
this is what I'm gonna say to you, right? It's
you guys have to lob, bro. Hold up. You guys have to lob if you have, let's say you have 4 shorties, and there was one more shorty, and I happen to be there, and I'm like, you know what?
Let up my Chris account.
You said what?
I'm on my Android on here. Let up my Chris account.
Let me see. Oh, that's you. Oh, that's you. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know who the heck that was. All right, what's up? What's up?
Thank you.
Who was that? Yeah.
But anyways, man, you know what? At the end of the day, we have our differences. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have been in the area, you guys, I think that's. I would have
ignored the DM, yeah.
No.
Yo, I'm not asking you.
So messed up.
I'm asking you.
Hold on. Hey, Darby, you know the messed up thing about it is, if he came on this side of the border talking that shit, he gonna go back home crying.
Facts.
Cause they gonna break him.
They gonna break him.
He gonna wish he was at home with his little round slice of ham talking about bacon. You know what I'm saying?
But Shata, bro.
That doesn't work on this side. Everybody's already running that scam.
No, hold up.
They already running that scam.
But look, Shata. I just asked you where you from. You said Chicago, and I'm saying beyond the.
No, I didn't. I said I'm from Chata.
Okay, fine.
I didn't say Chicago.
All right, cool. You're from Chata, but I'm saying beyond our differences, right? Beyond our differences.
Sure.
A hypothetical. Let's say, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I'm not saying you party, but let's say you're partying. You have 4 girls with you, and there was 2 other women with you. You wouldn't lob me your shorty?
You want 2 of them? I thought you wanted one.
Nah, just one. Just
wait.
one.
Hold on. Oh, so you want me to give you one, right? The only problem with that is I couldn't do that. They make a choice for themselves. Secondly, hold on, Chris Hansen.
You know what I mean when I say lob.
That's what I'm saying. But hold on, shorty. Hold on. Let me finish with him. Then you can have him.
Don't tell her to hold on.
Because I was speaking.
Hold up. Don't tell her to hold on.
You should. Hey, chill out, bro. Because I will cuss you.
I'm trying to figure out how he can give you a woman. A woman would have to go with you on her own.
No. I'm saying
nobody wants to smash you. That's what it is.
Look. Hold up. Look. Yo, Hanson. This is what I'm saying. So look, Hanson.
Look, dude. Actually, no, use an L7. Do you know what an L7 is? So the only way you gonna get played if you got some money, right? And the only thing I'm gonna be able to help you with is she don't say.
All right, so look,
that's it.
Chacha, this is what I meant.
Because I ain't on that type of time.
No.
You gotta understand, bro.
What I said,
it don't work
Okay,
Nah,
hear what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
Hear what I'm saying.
misinterpreting anything.
No, you just want to talk, bro. I'm saying when I say lob, it means put in a good
You
word.
the
Like,
only one talking.
hold
We ain't
up,
gonna.
but that's some other issue you're talking about.
A
See,
spiritual dude trying to
hold
get.
the
He's in
host,
the
the
spirituality to get
host,
coochie.
bro. So the host kept it simple. The host said, "Nah, bro." He didn't say all that other shit. So when I say lob, I mean like put in a good word, like say, "Hey, yo, this guy, he's cool, whatever." And then I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna put in my own sauce,
Dude.
my own
Nah.
gravy,
Number
my
one.
own oxtail.
Hold on.
I'm gonna cook that
Check
crab
this
dinny.
out. Check this
God
out.
damn.
Check this out. Check this out, bruh. For
Go ahead, go
one,
ahead.
you lame as hell.
I don't
Number
give a
two,
fuck, bro. I'm
number
a
two,
still rap.
even if I vouch for you, and like I told you, if she goes with you, it's probably because if you flash some money, right? And the only thing I'm really gonna be able to vouch for is you not getting robbed.
Bro,
Like sticks
I don't
getting
care
put in
about
your
those
face,
type. I don't
bro.
care about that. Are you gonna lob me or shorty? Yo, stop going to the
Like
extra
you
details.
need some.
You're not understanding what I'm
We
saying.
need to sign you up for eHarmony or some Christian Mingle. Which one you want to sign up for? Yo,
Yeah.
Tinder. They ain't got Tinder in Canada or nothing. Like
The
you,
man said eHarmony.
yeah,
I haven't
you
heard that
got
shit
we
in a
got
long ass time.
yeah, we gotta sign you up for eHarmony or something.
Black
Yeah, BLK. We got
European meat or something.
yeah,
Yo,
sign you
Hanson,
up for
Hanson,
Hinge.
Hanson,
They
Hanson. Let
got
me ask you a question. Hanson. Let me ask you a question. Is what I'm saying wrong?
Yeah,
If I ask,
if a grown man came and said, "Hey, that's my friend over there. He wants to talk to you," I would think you're a sucker, and I would think the dude who came to talk to me is the leader in the group and probably has more money,
no, not
more
that, not
masculine, and he probably has more money, more
oh hey
masculine.
native.
He's probably
no, no,
he's
no,
probably more of the man I should want to get with instead of you sitting on the
no,
sidelines asking your
Hanson.
homeboy to come talk to me. That's
No,
Damn.
Hanson. When I say lob, this is
Listen,
what I
you
mean.
can't be trying to.
Hanson. Let
You
me
can't
hold up,
make
bro.
people
I don't
change
talk to
their
you,
thoughts,
Chicago.
bro. You
Chicago,
can't make people
Chicago.
fit
I
to your
talk to you, bro.
narrative.
But look, yo,
Listen,
Hanson.
bro, you cannot make people fit to your narrative. It don't work
No,
You
like
you're
that. Y'all
bro.
you
might do
like
You know
that in
oh
how men
Canada.
lob other men with
Yeah.
other women. It
man, we
doesn't have to
going
be oh
this is what we do. This is
my
what we
friend
do in
wants to
the
talk to you. It
this
doesn't
is what
work
we
like
do in
that.
the oh no, this is what
Bro,
we
this is
do
not
in
high
the
school.
no, this is what we do in the US. If it's me and him, me and a homie, and we see two women, we gonna go talk to them together. Ain't no putting the word in, nah. None of that. We gonna go talk to them together. Or even if we just want to be a good friend, even if we got a girl, whatever, we gonna go talk to the other shorty just cause. Just have a conversation so he get the shorty he want. But yeah, we
Yeah,
go.
but that's a wingman. Look. There's ways. There's
no,
Hey,
That's
hey,
not.
the only
Darvin,
hold
time
up.
real,
the
real,
only
which
time
one
that
you
would
Yeah,
be
want?
let Hanson
okay.
talk.
Which
Let
one
No,
you
Hanson
the
want,
talk,
only
bro.
bro?
time that
Let
would be
Hanson
okay is
talk.
if you're not in the
Right.
room or at the function. That's the only time that would be okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if you were partying, I happened to see you, and you know what I'm saying, and like he already had 5 girls with him, and I just happened to be there.
He ain't got no girl.
When I say lob, it doesn't necessarily mean like, hey, my friend wants to talk to you. It's just uh having the man be
Nate, if you
Ain't
in
hear
nobody
this, yo,
throwing you no island hoops,
yo,
yo,
hold
bro.
if I
up, let
have,
me talk
if
about
I
my
Stop
had,
you.
if I had,
sauce.
if I had five
Yeah.
women with me,
Let me
I
talk
could
Ain't
name.
about my
nobody throwing you
sauce.
Hold on
no island hoop,
one
bro.
second, one second. If I had five women with me, I could name four other dudes. I'll give an alley oop to than you. I give one to
That's not the
Shata.
point, bro.
Hold
Host,
on
host, host.
one second. I'm not done. I'll give one to Shata. Uh, who else in here? I'll give it to P. I'll give it to K Real. I'll give it to Native. He don't even like women before you.
And so you see 5 women, your automatic thought is that you want to get with them. This is why y'all are easy to rob. That's what y'all are.
No. It's not about here.
Y'all are
Look,
easy to rob.
look.
Y'all have no
Is your name Hanson or
consequence.
Venus? Is your name Hanson or Venus?
I ain't never talked to P a day in my life. I'll pass one to P before you, yo.
Men are easy to rob.
No, but look, Hanson. This scenario I brought up, it
You
wasn't
think you
necessarily
running
about.
game and she taking all your money.
But look. It wasn't necessarily about being desperate to get with a woman. It's just more so
It
about.
sounds desperate to me.
And I told you know what, and
It
that's
don't even
okay.
sound desperate. It sounds creepy. As you see 5 women, your immediate thought is to get with one of them. That's
No,
not
no, no,
creepy.
no.
Yes,
I
I
would
that's
rob
understand.
you. I
And
would
guess
rob
what,
you.
Hanson? You'll guess what, Hanson? I totally get that because
Yeah, that's me.
no,
Hey, but
you
you
just
know what, bro? I
bro.
know
Why
you
are you
like to hear
talking,
yourself
bro?
talk, but give me the mic for just a second.
Okay, all right, cool.
Cause
Go
look,
ahead.
I'm gonna give you the scenario, right? And this is what you should do. If you even though say you're associated with me, and yeah, I'm chilling with the shorties, it's about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just walk up to the one that you want to talk to. That's all you gotta do.
right.
I introduce you. But that's it. But
you
you ain't
know,
got no game.
But look, Shata,
See,
you know for a fact.
You ain't you.
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm not gonna interrupt you. Sorry about that. Go.
Bro, you just ain't got no game. Y'all guys in Canada different.
Yo, if you think
Stay
you
on
need
that side of
game,
the border.
bro,
It's
if you
not
really
safe
think,
over here.
look, if you think you need game to crack a shorty in 2025, you might be late to the party,
You
bro.
cracking
You don't need
shorties?
game nowadays.
Hold on. I usually don't do locker room talk with women around. But
Listen,
are you cracking shorties?
No, I'm not saying I'm not into that. I'm not doing that type
Ah,
of stuff. I'm just saying it. I'm just
ah.
saying. Look, your host,
Oh,
bro. Care
what?
Bears. Hold up. Chill. Hold up.
He's a virgin. Okay,
Mm,
it's starting to make sense now. It's all
What the
starting to make
fuck?
sense now.
No.
Does anybody have a voice changer app or something that I can use? Because I don't know. Everybody in the comments
I don't
recognize me.
know. I
Everybody
don't know.
recognize me by my voice.
Well, you
You
did
don't know.
say
You don't
bring
know
up
what
your other
calling mean,
account.
bro.
You did say bring
Yeah,
up
but
your
he
other
just came in
account.
here. Native just came in here. He's like, "Is that Venus?"
Yeah, we all know your voice, show.
Get out of
Oh, he's
here.
not. Oh, so he's in the cracking men. Okay, stop. You say
But
I'm
yo,
not
my
into
whole
women.
yeah, but host, my whole point with that question, because from the start of the whole, the podcast, we're talking about our differences and how we agree or disagree. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever, cool. Beyond that, right? I'm not saying I'm desperate or anything. I'm just saying, will you guys be,
No,
would you say?
no
And you
means
said no.
no.
I get it. I understand.
Swiper,
I understand.
swiper, no swiping.
you
Swiper,
got
no
poor
swiping.
social skills.
Yo, the man says swiper. Yo,
Swiper,
I'm
Right.
no
done, bro.
swiper, no swiping. Like what?
Bro, first is Care Bears, now it's Elmo, and now it's Dort. Yo, bro, you with a straight face too, bro. That's wild.
Like we
But
didn't say it. I just said it no at least 1,000,000 times just now. No.
and I'm not. Yo, I agree with you. Cool, whatever. It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
But
that should be it. Like man, you in spirituality for the coochie. You want to learn about all these dimensions. You want to learn about all these dimensions so you can hunch on an extraterrestrial. You in it for the coochie. You chasing after fifth
Right.
dimension
That
coochie.
sound like he knows something.
Yeah, you chasing that. You're not even chasing after 3D coochie. You're after the fifth dimension coochie, sir. That's a different type of coochie.
Yo,
Like
cuz.
I
yeah.
could send you a succubus tonight. If that's the case, I can
Yo,
send a
chill,
succubus
man. Yo, chill
right to
out,
you
bro.
tonight,
What
yo.
you do? Yo, chill.
Like I'll conjure up a succubus
Hey,
for you.
Darvin,
Like
chill out,
goddamn.
cuz.
Yo,
He
chill
gonna
the
wake up
fuck
with
out, bro.
his joint in his hand, bro. Cause
Yo,
he
Venus,
ain't getting none.
Venus, are you hearing this,
Hand
yo?
covered in Vaseline.
I don't know what's happening.
Venus, are you hearing this shit?
Hand full of Vaseline.
Yo, chill out, man. I'm not.
This is so
My whole question was just see like we don't have to hate, bro. Like if I'm in your
I don't
area,
I
lob
don't
me a
I don't
shorty.
dis I don't dislike no the Baltimore women. This is for yo. I'm actually helping you. Baltimore women will eat you alive, yo. They gonna eat you alive.
You from
Mm,
Baltimore?
yeah, I'm from Baltimore, yeah. They gonna eat you alive. I can't even tell you they gonna eat you alive in PG and DC too. You go to
And
Philly, they
if you
gonna eat you,
tell me that, look, if you
and
tell
in
me
Philly,
that,
they gonna eat you alive in Philly. They gonna eat you alive in New York. They gonna eat you alive in Chicago. They gonna eat you alive in LA.
Anywhere he go on this side of the border.
I mean,
they
that's
gonna,
kind of capped because like Louisiana,
so
New
they gonna
York,
eat
and
you alive.
California.
That's because they have southern hospital.
Yo,
They
you
have
know
southern
what?
hospital. They still gonna eat you alive. That's gonna be the sweetest eating alive ever in the South. They gonna eat you alive so sweetly. You didn't know you got ate alive. They're like, damn.
Bro, my question
She
wasn't
just
just
told
to
me
be
about
like,
myself. She told me I'm a lame, and she gave me an apple pie on the way out. I was like, what the hell? That's gonna be the sweetest letdown you ever from a Southern woman.
Yeah, gonna send his ass home with a plate. Yeah,
but
she gonna send his ass home with a plate.
Brave cloud, keep
You
it
know
in your
what, baby?
pants.
I can't do nothing with you, but I feed you. That's what she gonna say. I can't do nothing with you, baby, but I feed you.
man, you guys are rude,
God,
bro.
they will make sure you eat.
Bro, you guys are rude. Like, beyond this, I'm like, okay, no, we have our differences and the whole panel and everything, but like, you guys can't love me or shorty, bro. That means you guys are rivals, bro. You guys are
What
you guys are next level, man.
ain't no
Nah,
shorty that will
bro.
mess with. Ain't no woman that think I'm cute, that think I'm attractive, that like me, gonna mess with you. Any
How do
woman
you
that
know
respect
that?
me, woman that respect me, ain't gonna mess with you.
You know, you know damn well that
What's up? Hey,
some woman, like just because a woman
Bro,
like
you
gets with
can't
you
even
doesn't mean
hold a
that
conversation properly.
you're interrupting, bro. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the very fact that you guys can't love me or shorty, it shows that you guys have deep rooted
what
issues.
we went from dimension hopping to shorties, passing you shorties. Boy,
Because like
if you don't go on Pornhub and finish your night,
I'm not going no damn corn. It's not about me being desperate. I'm just saying,
if you don't get on
could you
Pornhub
guys be
and
kind? Are
and
you guys
get
kind
if
enough to be like, you know what?
Nate,
We
if
have
you
our
hear
differences, but I'm gonna
hey,
allow them.
hey,
Yo, bro, if you came to my area,
my wife's in here. My wife's in here, yo. Golly. Yeah,
ooh,
my wife is
okay,
in here. Hello? All right.
okay, never mind.
We ain't talking about nothing.
True. But Chata, I'm talking to you for real.
Hook you up the black braid cloud. If you don't keep it in your pants, yo.
See,
Dog,
look,
hook
Brave
me up.
Cloud, facts, bro. Yo, if you guys were in Canada, I
Man,
would
y'all
lob you a
be
couple of shorties, bro.
I
100.
don't want no shorty to let that ride with you, yeah.
Are
I'm
you?
good.
What
I'm
you
good.
Yo, Venus. Am I tripping?
All
Venus,
coochie
am I
ain't good
tripping?
coochie.
I
No,
mean,
I said you're
firstly,
Hold
African.
bro,
on,
you age
I'm
bracket,
asking
bro.
if you're African
You know
because you
what?
said
I don't
Canada.
give a damn, bro.
bro. Bro? No, I'm not. No,
Wait, are you
I told you he
Caribbean?
a Nigerian.
Yeah,
Tell me.
he said he's Jamaican, but his
I
ethnicity is
was,
God. So
You like
I was.
African women?
Oh yeah, 100,
I know your thing stink then. That's nasty.
What? Yo,
oh my goodness.
yo,
Oh,
man, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not
oh,
cool.